Go time. So, Riley just asked me about whether, what I was doing, because I was coaching before this, right? So I'm not sure if you have any details about the standard coaching sessions. Should I give you that like rundown first?
Okay, so from what I remember, what you told me is it was two pairs. They each, or like you got pairs of two, and they would like coach at the same time for like an hour,
Yeah.
and then it was like scheduled between four groups, so like an hour per 8 people, I guess technically. Hey, that's like all I know.
Yeah. So there was like an initial session where, we had all 12 of them, and we taught them basically this is how you play the game. You place the pieces like this, so literally the bare basics, because some of them had never touched Puyo ever. So that was the first session.
Oh.
And then after that, it's like you said, the hour for each duo. So we're teaching 2 people at a time, and we only get 1 hour for them. So basically, what we do is we teach them how to do 3 chain stairs. That's the goal. Because initially they said 5 chain stairs, and Tom and I looked at each other and we were like, 3 chain is a good baseline. You're not getting 5 chains in an hour. And that hour has to also include, there's like formalities and like, basically, there's a whole schedule that we follow for it. So it's like, first some intros, and then basically they give us like a set of slides, which to be fair, we had input on the slides, but we didn't get to make them ourselves. So they gave us slides to use, we talked over the slides for a bit, we showed them how to do stairs, and then we hop into a room with them, and we try and coach them to do stairs. And to be honest, it was more successful than I expected. Some of them were building 5 chain stairs by the end of the session, which is awesome. Like, that exceeded my expectation. But some of them were only building like 3 chains. I think it's good that we set the goal to be 3 chains, so that people who did better were like, great. And people who didn't were like, okay, I can still make 3 chain stairs. That was the goal. So everyone's been taught 3 chain stairs. But one of the influencers decided to reach out to me, and he goes, hey, do you mind teaching me like a little more? So the first question he has is, what do I do after I build stairs? And I'm like, whoa, somebody thought about it. Somebody asked the question. So for that, I show people blocking method, because blocking method works anywhere on the board, right? Like any other form you have to be on the floor for, but like basically anywhere you are, make a group of 3, block it, and then just like, there you have a 2 chain. And if you can make it a 3 chain, then great. But like, if we keep 2, 3, 4 chaining your opponent, they're going to die, because they're just 1 chaining. So it's like, you win. That's all you need to know. So we did that for about an hour. And then during the second hour, I was like, okay, did you want to learn any other particular form so that you can kind of like show off? And he's like, I know about GTR, and I'm like, oh boy. So we try our best, but it is so much to explain. So I was like, this one's a tough one. But then I was like, okay, we can also try Sandwich, because Sandwich has, not only is it like a different form, but also when you use the first floor, you get a 6 chain instead of a 5 chain, right?
Yeah, and you don't need to like know tailing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like our GGR is like, okay, now learn 8 different tails.
Yeah.
And now pick 4 of those 8 that you actually like to do.
I actually like ended up finding a way to teach just the first floor of Sandwich, which was, GTR, which was kind of scuffed. I was like, here's the L shape, right? And then you dot around it.
And I don't have your stream. Do you want?
Oh my gosh, I'm a fool. How are we going to do a set review without me streaming to you? That is just ridiculous.
So you're so much nicer than me, because I would have been like, if someone had come to me and been like, hey Riley, Yoshi or Tom was coaching me, but I just don't have the time to invest. And I'd be like, well, here's the perfect technique for you. And I'm like, you know those 2 stairs you built? Just put them on column 4 or 5 and only build them up. And I'm like, okay, what do I do next? I'm like, here's the perfect thing. Just put whatever the fuck you want there. So int that, because like while your opponent's thinking, they barely played 2.
Oh my god.
While they're thinking, you just int with your best intent.
That's insane.
Like, you build Devil Tower every round. They're thinking about that 5, it doesn't matter. You build 4 Devil Tower because you're just powering.
That's
you
so
don't need to know what connects.
It's so insane.
Like, you want to have fun or do you want to win?
It's true. If you build if I showed them how to do a huge hellfire, that would be really nasty, huh? I didn't. Wow.
Like, I'll DM you real quick. I would have been like, okay, you see this? It doesn't even have to be exactly like this. Just throw shit to the side. Just throw it all. Call 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter. Just in that. And just throw it down. Don't even think. You just
Jeez,
add this
Riley.
every round.
Jeez.
Oh, they survive. Build it
Did I
again.
send
That's all
you
you.
sweets? Oh, I didn't send you sweets. Hold on. Let me do that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nasty, Riley. You're so mean.
I would just teach double tower power and be like, oh, why do you make frog stack? Just frog stack the rest of it.
That's
Something
so
will pop
silly.
eventually.
That's so silly.
I would be like the one thing say I do not want to see their coach because when the one player would break this out,
Yeah,
I'd be like, who taught him that?
it's
Who told
true.
them how to who told
Frog
them
stacking. Oh my gosh. No, no,
And if they like
please.
won a round, they say like, who did this? Who Yoshi? Who did you send it to?
Oh, they watch the CPU play. The CPU does it. Oh.
Exactly, the harpy stack.
Oh
It banned
gosh.
harpy from in-game melee.
That's insane, Riley.
But I think it is cool that one of the players reached out to you about other forms like GTR. Though I kind of
Yeah.
hate that everyone knows GTR Flowchart because like I think
I
back in the
know.
day when there was nothing, like GTR Flowchart honestly was good. Like everyone jokes
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
it's so bad, but like when you think about like all the zero info we had, in that one Japanese dude had to teach like guys who can't speak Japanese how to
Yeah.
build GTR. It's pretty helpful. I actually like it.
It's a stepping stone,
like-
and people always forget, like, yeah, this is not good nowadays, but it was still, like, a step that was important to take for the community, right?
That was shared so much in like 2020 through 2022 because it was the only thing we
Yes,
had.
exactly. So, basically, I had to really... I was like, I've never thought about GTR so, like, weirdly before, but I was like, okay, you make the L shape, you do, like, the thing around it, and then whatever color you put next is the next color you're committed to. So then you go, okay, I'm going to put it on both sides, and I'm going to stretch out the red. And next, whatever color you commit to next, you then put that on top. So you go la la la. And then whatever color you put next, you put 3 more of that. So I was like, wow, look, this is how you do 5-chain GTR. And it was like, oh my goodness, like, he did one of them, and then he was like, my brain hurts. And I'm like, this is why we do GTR. So, like,
That's why we call you all stairs.
so that's why we taught stairs. But then I was able to teach sandwich, and I demonstrated sandwich 2 times. And then I go, okay, let's see if you can do like 3-chain sandwich. He almost built a 6-chain sandwich immediately. I'm sitting here like, are you cracked? Like, it was
Should play
insane.
Shocky.
Ugh, it's crazy. Yeah, right. And he was like, it feels a bit RNG dependent. And I was like, what do you mean RNG dependent? You just pulled it out, like, perfectly. And you could just do it again if you tried. So he was like, yeah, I'll go away and practice. I'll probably put some practice towards sandwich, maybe GTR, but like, I don't think so. I'm like, yeah, that's a good call. If you want to do anything, do sandwich because it looks cool, it's consistent, and also you get 6-chain with it. Like I said, like, if you can beat everyone with going for 6-chain instead of 5-chain, you will win. So we'll see. We'll see if he
What
ends up...
about the 4-chain stair frog stack tail?
Riley.
You see, the worst part is you can't refute that because you know that there's the potential for that actually happening and working.
Not if he gets fast at 6 chains.
That's true.
Smiles.
If he gets fast,
He
it'll
could
be
get
okay.
fast, yeah. His stairs was pretty, like, fluid, so I will say he was making moves. We'll see.
I'm very curious, like how that looks. I tried to watch, a Vox. I woke up to you being like, oh god, who was it? It was Sophie
Yeah.
and Sachi, and both of them I think deleted their VODs. I was like, you fucking goddamn it.
Really? Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, Sophie's stream, like it was the only. They had all the other VODs, but not the Puyo specific one.
That's so sad. Yeah.
I don't. I'm sure there's a reason for that, like social stream was, but I was like,
I
oh,
guess.
okay. I have not checked for, what's it, Tierra? I should go check right now. Okay, their stream bot is still up.
There's a few people who have left their stream bots up. I know that a few exist. It's unfortunate. Sophie's one was probably the most interesting because she was like really confident, and then she like grinded for the 5-chain afterwards. Like that's the thing. She actually did more after the coaching session and got it. And I was like, okay, that's so sick.
I do think it's interesting that they pick people who haven't even played Puyo, because I thought it should be like people who haven't played in the sense that like, oh, they only played like single player and then they could do like a 3 maybe.
Some
like
of them.
because they just
Some of
But like
them.
people who haven't even played Puyo, it's just like such a risk. So what if they're just like don't care for the game?
Well, I think some of them don't really. And that's the whole thing. But the most important thing for Sega is that there's more eyes on it, because in the lead up to the Asian
Yeah.
games, people just need to know what the game is. They don't really need to care. And at the end of the day, they do have to sit through the entire Shiga tournament in a couple weeks. Like, they have to watch party that entire thing. So, like, if they don't get invested, then that stream might be very boring for them. And I don't think they'd want to do that to their viewers, right? So I feel like there's sort of a two-way thing where they create content of themselves, but then also they will hopefully want to make it interesting when they do the watch party of like the Sega tournament. So we'll see.
And I assume if they accept it, they probably have somewhat interest. I
Yeah.
imagine for some of them, it's probably not what they thought it would be.
Yeah, probably.
So good luck to them.
Yeah. But either way, I think even if like only half of them end up putting time into it, that's still like 6 more influences than 0.
That's true. That's true.
So it all counts.
All right, that's good to know.
Yeah.
But a good stream intro for people to show up to before, I guess, the Delta gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of
Slash
like
Yoshi.
coaching and things, there's gonna be some good reviewing to do here. So yeah.
Absolutely, I'm down
Cool.
to review. I watched a little bit. I kind of like skimmed it. I didn't watch
see.
like super hardcore,
Yep.
but I was like, I had it on. I kind of checked every now and again, and then when I checked at one point, I was like, oh god. I looked at the stars like, oh.
Oh
no.
yeah, it's me getting whooped for a while, and then I lock in.
Then you turn it on, and I was
cool.
like, okay, oh, thank God.
Yeah. Oh,
You sound so hyped about the set, and I think at one point I was like, it's 2 to 12. What
happened
how
here? That's how you know it's
I was
good,
like, wait,
though.
what?
That's how you
Yeah.
know. Oh, a tip, huh? You want to give me a tip? Okay, since you watched this one live. Alright, go. Tell me.
It's Sun Bane.
I knew it! You knew it! Everybody saw it coming!
Yeah.
Wow. Right, this is why Riley is like the popular super coach guy.
So true. So you know what? We'll start with you and Delta, and then when we end the stream, I'll talk about some of the stuff I've been practicing that might be interesting.
Ooh. Yeah.
If I get too deep into it.
It doesn't need to be like super in-depth here. I don't even mind if you just want to like react to a lot of what happens here, to be honest. But if there's stuff you want to call
Yeah,
out, feel free to do that.
I will probably. I was like, the one thing I did see was definitely like I joked about it. The like tail end here. Actually, I kind of don't like how you played this tail out actually, because okay, pause right here. So I've kind of been using raised like pillar tail
Okay.
on Slug a lot more because
Yes.
it makes more sense with like how your GTR is with the Ryzen 3-4.
Yes.
So the main thing with like the pillar tail from my experience so far is it's pretty lopsided,
Uh-huh.
as you can see.
Yes.
And usually, if you want this pillar to be a little less shitty, because I've done like this before with like the yellow that buffers the purples in 5.
Yes.
I think it's a little bit easier if you also keep 3 purple in 5 because you don't bleed into your 4 as often.
Okay, interesting. Right, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
should be
because like
purple.
if you put like 2 purple into column 4, it
Yes.
kind of sucks
Yes.
because then you can't use it as easily on your transition.
Yes, that's right.
So I guess I'll draw it. So there's like 2 ways to go about this tail. I think it's not nearly as good on GTR as it is Slug.
Sure.
Because Slug has like, oh god, I would describe it as is like because Slug has so many L shapes early before it can flat stack. The flat stack for Slug usually starts a little bit higher, so you don't have to worry
So
about.
it doesn't collide.
Yeah, you don't have to like worry about it as much.
Right.
I think for
Okay, cool.
GTR, it's a little bit weird. I'll put push chat, fuck it.
Yes, that sounds good.
So this is like the one option you can do. I mean, I didn't draw out the rest of the chain because it's a little bit
Yeah,
pain in the ass.
makes sense.
And so like you can buffer another yellow into 4, and then purple on top
Oh, jeez.
if you want to. It gets like really crazy. This is why I don't like it for GTR because you know you're
Yes.
kind of locking in double L shape
Oh, jeez.
with your 4th color there.
Yes.
I think the better way is if you delete the yellow on the bottom,
Yeah.
and then it's just like 3 purple up, and then 1 purple in column 4.
Right.
Because then you can tail so much with this, actually.
This is a
It's
lot better.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because you can either commit to the 3 reds, or you can even just put like 1 red there, and like
Yes.
1 yellow, then another 2 reds, and you can put a bunch of yellows in 4. It gets kind of powery, which is like okay if you're just trying to get out of the tail.
Right.
But I think the optimal is to have like at least 2 reds in column 5, and then yellow, then red on top of the yellow in 4, and then 2 yellows. And it's like, that's when you can get some really nice fall down tailage.
Interesting. Okay.
And then it kind of has like the avalanche effect where like a lot of your extra players can go in 6, so you don't really cover up your 3, 4, 5 that much.
Yes. Right.
And it's also really easy to actually dismantle this tail and build something else.
That's
because,
true. Yeah, you can delete all of this.
Yeah, like really easy. Like, do another L shape of the reds. You go like red, yellow. Now you have Hellfire on the power 3. And it's just like nasty attack that doesn't have any drop down because, well, you don't have a tail anymore, so you can build a better one.
That's true. Okay. I respect it.
Yeah. The thing I think is more viable on Slug is because Slug is a bit more lopsided, so you can get away with it.
Yes, it makes
sense. And where GTR is like, you only get this when you make a mistake. I feel like, or like you actually misdrop.
Yeah. So, okay. But this sucks.
Yeah, this one's actually really bad, especially for GTR. Like, that's like a form you can only do like Submarine or like, I think, Slug.
Yeah.
Like, with a bit more safety.
What did he end up doing, actually? I'm curious. I guess he ended up doing the same thing.
Yeah. I think the thing he did better was like, he just didn't commit the double, like a purple-yellow. He committed the double purple and just committed to it.
Yeah.
So it's a bit easier for him to put like the red transition.
Interesting.
On his tail.
Yeah, I see.
Like, I think your snag is a little bit nicer to work with compared to his, but he does have like fight options.
Yeah.
So Delta's way too good this game. I watch him play like, dude, what the fuck?
He's incredibly strong. Yeah. There's a reason why he's like second in the ranking or something right now. I was really proud of this. I made my second transition so smoothly, and I'm just like, where are the greens, man? I'm so sad.
It's so sad. But that's why I do like the power like pillar tail. I don't have a good name for it. I just call it pillar tailing.
Yeah.
Like 76 on a 10.
That's so nasty.
Right?
Yeah. And that's what stopped me from having enough time, to be fair. So, like, it did end up mattering for him.
Yeah. I just think it's like, I feel like that tail's an acquired taste. Like, you need to like feel good about it to like want to do it. But if you don't like the tail, I don't think you should go for the tail.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, that's some good info. I think I did have like a 13, so I was going to counter it, but oh well.
Yeah, or next round. Yeah. I actually did show Tony that tail because he never thought about doing that. He's like, I don't know if I like this.
It is a weird, like, uncomfortable. Like, who puts stairs in their tail? Like, stairs is like the most anti-tail thing ever, right? I think that's why.
Yeah, like I think single pillar is okay, but when you start adding like 2, then it's like, wait, this feels uncomfortably lopsided.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. Also, Delta's transition here on the double L, the fact that the purples stick out like this is really interesting to me. Because I don't really see that often. Like, I don't know if that's just like a situational thing, or if it's like because he wants to set up with the red link.
I wonder if it's just because he wanted to put the blue in the tail, but so then the purple had to go somewhere. It's hard to say.
Maybe. Yeah, like the tail finish makes sense, right? Because green links.
Right.
And he does build like the red L and 1, 2 to set the purple. So like this like could be an attack as well, right? Red, green. Or sorry, green, red, purple.
Yes, exactly. And then out to 4-chain. Because I guess like on my side, I also have a 4-chain available. So we're both kind of like doing the 0-chain poke situation where we're like, oh, we're threatening this, like we could fire this. So there's sort of like a standoff.
Yeah, it technically just transition to like main chain really easily, right? It just needs a red and green and
exactly, which is really good.
And he gets double red. I was like, oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So the fancy call for Ghostra rotation, I still need to learn as
That was
well.
really nice. So
Yeah.
I said this in the set too, but immediately I already know one thing that I can't do this set. If he's attacking with the top right of his board, I can't attack with the left side because that means I'm down on resources. Because he just uses this part of his chain next, right? So like,
Yeah.
it's already like a tough situation where, oh, he's firing with all of that. I needed to find something in the top right to use and then leave this as a follow-up. Whereas against Western players, usually I can do this and like, it'll be too much for them. Maybe they'll just main chain after, but not him. Yeah,
Yeah. I think the other part of that too is like he's also gonna be higher up by the time you're done.
yeah,
So he's gonna place pieces down a lot faster.
right.
Whereas like
That's the
so much
issue.
yeah, like this was like fast for what you could do, but
Hmm.
it's just you still like got so many more pieces out
Yeah,
before you could start placing.
it's crazy.
Yeah, this is good. This is a good space awareness.
Yeah,
Because I think that's like the next stage of attacking in the English scene is like now we have to learn third floor attacks at some point. I'm like, oh boy,
yes,
yippee!
exactly.
So just like build like this with those like oh technically the yellow reds on this 4, 5, 6 can be like a defense, but now they're also a tail. Like goddamn.
Yeah. So flexible.
Oh
I wanted to
gosh.
use this, but then it cuts into the back of my chain, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was really sad.
It ended up kind of
The
even.
fact that it actually didn't kill you was kind of hilarious
That's
though.
so funny.
It's like not the worst to try to get out of, but certainly not great because
Nah.
he has so much space.
So I'm trying to like limit his space, and I was like, oh, I can outchain him now, maybe, if I'm like really smart.
It's so hard to make those yellows work, and yeah, yellow red makes sense.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like you had to split, which kind of sucks. Also, that tail.
I'm
Rip.
happy I made the high difference work with the blues, but yeah, the rest of it doesn't work. I put all my brain power into that one link, and then it was like, the rest is dead.
That's kind of like the pain of like when you have to play someone so much higher up. It's like even one link just eats all your fucking mental.
Yeah.
Because even here, it's like the piece priority change is insane, and he's like already got a pretty nice like cushion.
I think we're pretty even here, to be honest. This was like, I'm also
Yeah,
confident.
but I'm just yeah, I didn't think it's your build five. I was thinking about like the piece priority difference, so you could get that cushion that he likes.
Yeah.
But also, he still got forced in the main.
Yep, so I think this is actually advantage for me. So this was like my first, oh, I broke through and forced main from him. That's cool. I can do more of that.
Yeah, no, this is really nice.
Yeah.
Because it's clear to me that, like some of your attacks are sticking. It's just that like he's also really good at responding, so it's really hard to find the ones that truly stick. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the best way to play is just really good to hold on to resource until he absolutely has to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's his thing. Like, he's able to keep resources until, like, slowly he accumulates more resources than you, and then once he has a good advantage, he'll just fire everything and follow up and follow up and follow up, and you're just dead because you don't have the resources to keep up with him. Like, this is one example.
Yeah, like this. I'm like, oh. The fact that actually, like, oh, hey,
Fixes.
DTR is back to be fixed.
That's
Oh,
so
like,
crazy. What a judgment.
it's insane. The way he built that tail too, like the fact that it also worked as just regular tail on top of being attack was kind
Right?
of nasty.
Yeah. Actually
I
crazy
think you're gonna
work.
go horizontal there, but you like forced them out of it, which is funny.
I was like, come on, let's just play normally.
You know, he knew the strat of like try to get a counter build transition early.
Yep.
Play normally, you just inted. Was that supposed to be Solon?
It was meant to be, and then, well, anyway.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I watched that. I was like, wait a second. I don't think he wanted to really do that.
Nope.
Oh yeah, then the 1/6 here on the greens was kind of sad.
Yeah.
There's no time.
Yeah.
That was so unfortunate. Because I was like,
Really
oh,
sad.
you're gonna get out of this, like good fix, and then Delta was
Almost.
like, nope, I see that.
But yeah, his follow-ups are so fast. Consistently so fast.
I mean, I've noticed like from a lot of the JP players online, because I've been bumping into all the pro JP players on
That's
my
so
Netflix
funny to
experience
me,
recently.
yeah.
I'm like, what the hell, get out of
At
here.
least you only lose like 3 rating, right?
Yeah. Interestingly enough, I have better win rate against the pro than I do like the random mid levels.
That's funny.
Dude, I wonder if you should have attacked here sooner, because like his tail is really hard to use.
But I think if I like force him into main, then I should still have plenty of time to extend, right? Like, I think it's okay to have attack there, because now I have advantage. Well, if I
like, I feel like you could have attacked earlier.
I wonder where though,
because
right?
the start of his round, like his tail did not work at all for a long time.
I guess I didn't read it. That's weird.
Yeah, like right here, like his tail is just like he doesn't even have the GTR actually. Going back even further.
Oh wait, yeah,
After
what the
his
heck?
GTR.
Huh? What is going on here?
Did
you see that piece? What?
Oh no! I think he thought it was next piece. I think he thought he locked it in. Yeah, actually, you probably could have just started attacking him at this point, because that's hard to fix. That is really hard to fix.
But I think I'm playing S-Class style, where you never attack at the start. So, like, I'm not looking for broken starts. But it's true,
Yeah.
maybe I could have been sneaky with it. That's funny.
You gotta check it, you gotta watch the board. I'm probably used to like checking the board against some of the Japanese players at this point, just like the starting first 4 pieces.
That's funny.
Just because it sometimes some of them like go for very aggro plays.
Yes.
Yeah, because he has like nothing. So actually, if you just, I feel it's kind of sad that actually if you just went main here, you probably just win.
Oopsies.
Yeah,
Oh well.
Unfortunate.
I still managed to. Well, I would have if I'd sacked with the blues in this case. Yeah, that was really unfortunate.
Oh, so close.
I had very clear advantage with this chain. Oh well.
Yeah, I saw his tail over because of the reds, but I did not realize the yellow-blue
the
action
GTR is
going
also...
on.
Oh, that's so funny.
Was he hunting? No. Oh, there he goes. Dude, his tail is also kind of weird here. It's pretty raised.
But I guess it does end up like matching up with his multiple stacks, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did a lot of like good like late game play with him during this set, like playing around the second transition area, I think.
I think so. Like, these are good attacks, especially because he's like trying not to use his multi-stack.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing that he was doing earlier in the set, where he didn't use the multi-stack, then he followed up with it. And it's like, oh, I'm dead. But if I try and force him into it with smaller attacks instead of big ones, then that's sort of an entryway to advantage.
Yeah, he's interesting because he seems more than willing to try and fight you with it. So I feel like he won't stop doing that until like you prove that you can just out-consistent him with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was pretty good.
Yep, pretty nice.
And Delta's pretty low here too, so that's like good for you.
Yeah, good resource use, I think.
Yeah, we get the purple extension.
Yep.
I guess I'll do his tail, but like he didn't get like the extra link out of it.
I was hoping to get to red in time, but...
Do you need that much?
The thing is, I have a no tail, so then I guess like 1,
That's
2,
true.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'd probably need a 9 to like make sure that he doesn't second chain to outchain me.
That makes sense. The no tail is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Where did the no tail come from? Was that just like from the attack, or was that from?
Good question.
Yellow. Okay, there's the yellows.
I guess I'm waiting for yellow, but then yeah, purple yellow doesn't work because it's this. And then at this point he starts attacking me, so I have to like play defense.
Well, could you still put at least 1 purple yellow in column 6?
I guess I could put yellow here, purple here. Yeah, that's true. Maybe I should have.
Yeah, because Yeah, because you still have like the other purple and 4 next to the red. So like you would have to use the purple eventually. And if you're
That's
planning to
true.
clear out the blue purple, then it's like, well, you have one for later already started up.
That's a good idea. I guess I didn't see the option, yeah. Because even just now, yeah, I didn't see it. But yeah, after this, it's kind of hard to repair. I guess you could split yellows, but that's going to take way too long, so going on the head makes the most sense.
Yeah. If anything, I'd probably only put like one yellow, then tried to check like what my opponent was doing while I was dropping down through 6 with like the double piece not splitting.
Right.
But even then, it's still like that point you still have to see like Delta's attack. Like, okay, now I have to somehow figure out this.
Yeah.
Because the purple blues didn't get cleared at all. I think it's just like the tough part about players like Delta. Like they're just gonna punish even like the smallest inefficiency.
Exactly. Although his chain is like kind of lopsided right now. So...
Yeah, this is a weird defense. Like he fixes it pretty nicely.
But then I trap him because he's doing pillars, right? So
yeah, he clearly doesn't want to use all the power he has, and like he definitely wants it to be a follow up.
Yeah, but then
that was nasty.
Oof. I didn't even realize because this is very sneaky with the ghost. Because I'm like, oh, I'm looking at that. I'm like, okay, that's full chain now, right? So I didn't look again. But then it ends there. It's like, what?
Oh yeah.
But if
even then, I don't think your 3 or 4 would negate all that damage, so it'd be rough.
I think it, yeah, like
well, if you did in the center, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, in the center. I think the 4 chain off to the side would be enough too. 4 chain should clear three rows, but he might follow up. So I guess that's the asterisk. Like it might.
Yeah, it's like not guaranteed. I guess is the feeling. For
exactly,
me.
Exactly. I was trying to find a thorn, and then I was like, oh, but it doesn't turn into it easily.
Yeah. And he even has thorn. His tail's also kind of weird, but I think it actually works because of the yellow build. It's like, oh gosh, I attack too. Gross.
But it's okay. I have a cool defense.
This is a good defense. This is so sick.
And then it's just main again. I'm like, okay, great. I can just like chain for free again.
Yeah, this is very nice, just like follow up because there's not anything you really do.
I really wanted to extend with the red, but
like,
secondary trigger was okay.
The vision was good. That unfortunate 2 links lost though.
Yeah, it would have been maybe enough. Again, it's hard to tell because this is what, an 8 or 9.
Yeah,
but it would have been closer at least.
I think you would have gone at least your own chance for a secondary chain, because power 7 versus 10. I think you had at least 60k of damage, so I think you're only making up like 4k.
True, yeah, my second chain would have brought me there.
Yeah, and you're probably just like mid-game volley territory.
Yeah.
So I do like that you go for more the like 5 group Puyo with the purples now. I feel like the last few times we talked about it, you like were hesitant about the idea. Now you actually like go for it.
I think the biggest thing is, yeah, exactly. Like if it makes my chain shape easier to use, then it's fine. That's the biggest takeaway for me. Where it's like it's not 100% intentional that it is a 5 group, but it's just the fact that like the 5 group levels out my chain is probably the biggest benefit for me.
Yeah, and I think this test is still good, right? Because it's still making use of something. You just have to get like more out of it.
Yeah.
Which I think you're probably more comfortable with that kind of build than doing the stair thing.
The stair thing is just like, I just never want to be doing that. Which is like, I think reasonable. Most of the time you should be able to like, not do that.
Yeah, I think, especially for GTR, like there's so much better tails you can go for.
Exactly.
They're more well-fitting. So it's kind of rough though. But this situation was like, wow, I don't really know how you dig out of this very easily.
Do I manage to? No. Yeah, I was going to use my
part here
right side, but
yeah,
too bad.
I feel like the only option there for like quick is the Q's nice to get yellows to go do, you know, the yellow, green, and the yellow again.
Yes, in the GTR, right? Like break it,
yeah,
fix it. I thought so too.
Because just like, there's no way from how Dutz has been playing that he gives you any time to like actually like slow dig that out.
Yeah, precisely.
No ice cream sandwich build.
I've been doing a lot of L's on L's because like PvT2 is really good because you can do like the simultaneous clear, explode your opponent sort of thing.
Did you hear me talk about that actually on stream?
Oh no, huh?
I actually talked about that because I noticed it immediately. I was like, because I was commentating with Wiz, you probably were either playing or yeah, because you were playing your matches, so you wouldn't be watching your own matches.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, oh my god, he adapted. He finally did because I was like, Tom told him that flat stacking is really slow in BBD2. It's not very. It takes a long time to stack up.
Exactly.
I was like, the
That's
L's
correct.
are adaptation because they're faster, but they're still flexible to attack and defend with.
Yes. So if I can, then I can. I mean, not if I can, I can. If I can, then I will go for it. But flat stacking's fine if you can't do the L's, but if you can do the L's, then like you'd prefer to do them.
Yeah. I was a little surprised you didn't defend with your other side option with like the golden greens immediately.
I should have.
Yeah, I think I was the most hyped for that L change. Like I didn't think anyone else understood, but for me, I was like, oh my god, he's doing it.
The thing.
Yeah, that was like definitely one of those things in hindsight. I was like, I'm glad I personally got hyped for it because I don't think like the average player would find that very hype.
Yeah.
Also, rest in peace.
That's my fault. I never cleared the garbage then. Bad.
Yeah, but I was so happy when I saw you. I was like, oh, he's learning.
I am learning. Yeah, the last tournament plus like this first match of the week. Oh, and even like the matches with like Riona and Void. I'm finally like applying so much stuff that I've been trying to apply this past month or so. It's like finally working. I'm going out of the whole like the slump phase after you learn something new, and I'm actually like winning with it again. I'm like, oh, this is so good.
Your transition here is kind of rough. It actually is like the pillar on column 1, which I know from Tom talking like is okay.
Yeah.
But then there's like no supporting else for it to make it easier to use.
Yeah. This lack of support is really bad on it. And then we just like blow up each other's chains. It's like, okay. And I get no green.
Which is so sad. It's like literally right there in front of your face.
And his chain doesn't work either until he gets like 2 more greens here. So it's like, oh, come on. I could have followed up, maybe.
Yeah. They should like picking up the pace. Like it's not like you were completely blowing up points. I think this is where you start like trading a lot more 1-for-1 rounds.
Yeah. Like the exchanges are closer than the score makes them look, I think. Like usually I'm off by just like a little bit when it comes to like, oh, I'm off by 1 piece or I'm off by 1 link or just like small things. So it's decent.
Yeah. Which is good. It's nice because it kind of goes back to that whole. There's like those layers where I always talk about like the English players don't ever look at like did they win the round because like they played well or because their opponent inted.
Exactly.
And then there's like that level of like did I play well in this loss too that people also forget about.
Yeah, that's right. Because you should be rewarding yourself for like making good plays even if they don't win you the round.
Yeah. This deck was pretty nice.
Yeah, making a lot of nice conversions here. Like this is a really nice, clean one because it's a quick, which is insane. Like nothing gets left over, so he has no time to draw the red piece, which mattered. It's like, whoa, that's cool. I can do stuff like that too.
Yeah,
it's so nasty.
It is like that big kind of power through stuff is like the stuff I want to integrate into like, my column 3 and 2 attacks.
Nice.
But they're just so hard to like accurately predict that they will pop specifically that way in the 3, you know?
Yes, that's right. So easy to cut it a bit earlier, make him in the 2, and it's like now it's just weak.
Yeah, or like that one extra lane where like there's the drop down Puyo, so it takes even more time.
Yeah, that's right. So it's not a quick.
Ooh, this was also interesting. Attack. Because I thought you might just 2-check instead.
Right.
With just like only using the God, what was it? The like right side. You know, just pop the yellow or purple, then only take away that one yellow.
That's reasonable. I think. What was I thinking in that situation? So like, there's this, and then there's
Yeah. So you could do this, you pop yellow, and
Yeah,
just
that's an
purple
overcommit, I think. I probably should have just gone 2-chain here and then done something after.
Yeah, because in my head, like, because you have red, yellow coming up, you can clear out your column 1 and 2 a little bit.
Yeah.
To probably make it a bit easier to extend. Because now you're like giga locked into blues, having to be in like column like 1, 2 awkwardly.
Exactly.
Or like perfect cues, get them all in one somehow without having to split.
But now it's just like, yeah, too far behind.
Just like also really hard to make that build work without clearing.
Yeah, this is where it's like, oh, okay, this is like only a 6-30 pace set, but no, I start smashing it soon.
Yeah. I think the other fair point on that round is like you didn't really have a good decision either way. I think with either option, they're both kind of like the best of a bad situation.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't set myself up so well.
That was a little spicy.
Yeah, I don't think I meant to do that. Oops. Yeah, he has too many follow-ups.
Yeah. And then, oh, Jesus, stuff was after. Oh my god, dude.
Complete
Yeah,
suffering.
unfortunate misdrop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, they're both so nice right now.
Right.
Oh, was that a misdrop as well, or was that just taking a step
Probably.
for this attack?
But it kind of... Oh. It took too long to think
Yeah,
about that.
dude, yo, easy.
Diversion resync. Did we resync in that round? Hold on. Did we? Was it like from the beginning, you mean? Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, yeah. We resync around. Yeah, that's really funny, huh?
Mm.
But then, yeah, the green choice is different. I see what you mean.
Beautiful. That's what we also like, just kind of like raised L joint on this tail.
So interesting, yeah. Weird. But it makes it work so
I think it's
cleanly.
because it lets him. True. Also, because if you look how his reds are, after he builds that, like on the 5-6, there's a lot of tag opportunity with that.
That's true. Maybe that's why
Even
his
early in the
dismantles are so
build.
smooth. That's really interesting. Hmm.
Yeah, it's hard to know if it's like an optimal thing or if it's just like play style specific.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that really hurts. Otherwise I was gonna go able to purple blue that, but now I have to like wait for the purples. I got lucky, sort of.
You're lucky in the sense that you can at least defend yourself and hope that you have a chance to get out.
Yeah.
Which you do, like, there's time to extend this.
Yep, this is pretty good.
The yellow was certainly spicy.
No purple. I keep getting one piece away from like the extensions.
Yeah, I don't think this one mattered though.
Nah, I don't think so either. Yeah, it would have only been 11, which is like maybe 59k.
Yeah, I used to have like 3 rocks to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Too much.
If that. Ugh.
Misstrap again.
Oh, yeah. I hit his Delta build. Oh, this was so funny to me when I saw this. Because I tabbed back in, I was like, what the fuck is this building?
Oh, this one's so bad.
I was just like, this was clearly a misdrop.
And then there's no greens. I was like, what is going on? Why is he punishing me like this? I hate it. And then he gets blocked all around, and I get to follow up. It's so stupid. This round should not have happened this way.
It's so good. I was like, wow, dude, impressive 1-3 stair tail.
Yeah. Ugh.
Do you like feel good that like you're basically winning with this tail?
This is bad. This is horrid. Doesn't feel good. This just feels bad.
Yes, sir. I think it's good that you know built out of it like pretty as best you could, but I'm also like wow.
Yeah, it's
That was
Again.
like so sus.
Best out of the bad situation, I guess. I guess.
Yeah. Like if he legit did not get that thorn, he probably would have been covered, and that would have been hilarious.
Mm.
Okay, that's your fourth.
Yeah, this is a very PPT2 type attack. I was like, what the heck? Why is he doing that to me?
Yeah.
Caught me off guard.
I think it's because he saw your flat stack still needed to work.
Yeah, could have been.
Because you didn't really build into it really that round. You kind of actually like pillared and then didn't really care for it. I don't know, like you kind of just like abandoned your flat stack. It felt like.
Let's see. Yeah, that should have been green, blue here, blue, blue here. Or like, I don't know. I don't know if there's
Because this is still fine. But you see, you get like the first blue here.
Oh, that's fine. Then it's...
Here.
Oh, no, that's because I didn't want to
blue.
split, because I knew I wasn't going to get my next piece if I split. Like, almost certainly, I would not get my next piece. So a pillar is better for digging, I think. It's like slightly more diggable.
Yeah.
Hmm.
At least then, I think you guys just like pop this. It's like that's like the best you can do. Unfortunately, it's fucking that.
Yeah.
Should I have gone like calm one instead? Like.
I didn't want to commit to like going this way. I wanted to like use this section of my chain and then keep the greens for like my main chain later, which ends up being like almost working, but then he follows up so fast. So
Yeah.
really it's because I put build priority on my tail and he put build priority on his transition. So this is sort of like a matchup difference thing where it depends on how you build that round. And if you just happen to get this situation, then you get to win the round. It's sort of like... This doesn't mean that I should be building my transition first all the time. It just means in this round, I lost to it. So I need to keep an eye out for it in the future.
I think if you're going to commit red, blue on top of double green, you kind of have to build your transition first. At least a little bit more, because like there's no good out on your chain right now.
That's true.
For being attacked. Like you don't have like a defense anywhere.
Yeah.
Which lets him just do this.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't have any type of defense.
So I think the only other way you could like try to survive this, if you did like, that you continued with the two blues in one and maybe like double blues off to the right side to help open up space in three.
Sure, yeah.
But even then, it's like just preference at that point. Still surprised you split that green. I thought you would just like throw it onto your tail.
Mm-hmm.
Because you had double red green already coming up.
This is a nice dismantle.
Yeah, it's good.
And then, yeah, have advantage again.
You get this dank extension.
Yeah, buffed up the tail a little bit.
The promo cut was unfortunate.
Yeah.
But it was still poggers.
Red still works, yeah. Is nice.
It's always so weird when like you can just once you get like 15 rounds, you're like, oh shit, I know what to do now. But also like, oh shit, I'm still 15 rounds down, but I can make something happen.
Yeah. This is very Yoshi style gameplay where I'm like, I don't know how to play the game, and then I figure it out. I'm like, oh right.
Do you ever feel like part of that is just like how used you are playing like the other overseas players? You're like, oh wait, I need to adapt my style to like Japanese players.
To be honest, it's kind of more like I am not used to this level of gameplay, so I'm looking out for things that are a little more sophisticated than I can expect from lower level players. Like, oh, I have
Yeah.
to make sure that I don't use this area of my chain immediately, because if he uses this area, then he still has this to follow up with. Like, that was one of the first things I made a comment about in early in the set, and it's like, oh, I didn't know he could just like do that. So now I have to like learn how to respond to that. But if I can learn how to respond to that, that means I'm playing on like the next level up, which means it should be easier to beat people at my level if I start implementing this in my own gameplay.
Makes sense.
But you are right in the whole like, yeah, it's adapting to like a style of play that is different from what I'm normally fighting.
Mhm.
Yeah, I noticed he built himself into a wall here, so I was just like, if I am really aggressive, it'll probably hit.
It don't work out. Instead of just like knowing to do that, right? Just be like, fuck, well, I messed up. Maybe he's not ready for me to do this.
Yeah.
I think people kind of underestimate that. Like, if you sometimes see like in the Messenger chat, people are like, oh, like, they're gonna know I'm gonna try to just do something because I made this mistake. But I'm like, if they don't see it, they're not gonna react to shit, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You have to see it first for it to actually mean something.
Yeah, especially if you're not committing to a lot, though. That's the thing. Like, if you commit to like a 4-chain to fix up your chain, like, okay, yeah, you're gonna. Did you see Rihanna posted this?
Wait, what did Rihanna post?
Watch. That is a misdrop. That is a misdrop.
You take that though.
Yeah.
I did not see this one.
Mhm. But yeah, exactly. Like if you're cleaning up with a big chain, then your opponent will have time to respond. But if you make it like a 1 or 2 chain, then usually it's like safe enough.
I'm pretty sure they did. Oh, first one attack, I respect it.
Super powerful too.
Yeah, that actually kind of insane. Also, dank tank, I liked it.
Nice little extension. And then yeah, this is just like him with his perfect damage calculation. So insane. I'm sitting here like, is it gonna send back by that much? And it's like, oh, it's just +1 link. It's perfect. So impressive.
Shakes, I don't know if you could use those blues at all on your attempt to extend.
Hmm.
In top, I mean, like before the chain, like when you had to do like the purple blue shenanigans on your trigger.
Oh, here.
Right, like it's kind of awkward.
This feels like a Nazo
like,
Puyo
okay,
thing.
Yeah, because like this is okay. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, if I had put the blue down here, then it actually would have
Oh, yeah,
powered.
yeah, actually, that would have been very helpful.
Rip.
When would that power? That would power right there, right on the 7.
The final link. 8. Yeah. 8
Oh,
double.
yeah, that'd be super helpful. That would beat the 9.
But I wonder if he would have calculated that and instead sent main later. Because he only sent main now because he's like, oh, I have enough. Like, okay. But if he had seen that the blues would have linked, he might have just extended with the tail.
Yeah, but at least that would mean he's still extending instead of popping now, so you would have a little bit more time.
True. Yeah.
It might also beat your tail or next second chain easier because you won't have to clear these blues now.
Interesting. Yeah, who knows?
Right,
Wow.
the layers.
That's hard. So hard to see the blue in the moment and how it connects. But
yeah.
Oh well.
It's like a small thing, technically.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, I feel like you're keeping up at least much better compared to the start of the set.
Yeah, the start was just like learning how to play the game again, it feels like.
Yeah, the power of a top player.
Hmm.
Thank Thorn, but I'm like, damn, I'm just got a rough spot, but it's just like a good dismantle.
Except the fact that I accidentally kept this here, so now it breaks everything. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
no, it's one of those ones again. Not again. You
it's just
did.
like the pain of trying to fight.
Yep. Who
Their
says, looking
tails are
back, do
more.
you think you did better or worse than you remember? I think overall it's pretty much what I expect. Like, there are some unfortunate moves, but I knew I made those mistakes, and overall I think I played like really well. Yeah.
Wait, someone ask if you. Wait, someone asked if you did better or worse, or was that just something you're talking about yourself?
Oh yeah, Cool asked if I felt like I did better or worse than I remembered. I was like, oh, I don't know. This kind of matches my expectations. Feels like I was really clever, like I thought. Um,
I think I've had some pretty good dismantles. I say the main tough part it seems like is judging when you should just like do a small two clear versus the larger commitments.
yeah,
'Cause I know Tom talked about like twos can be really dangerous because there's a lot of time in that sometimes
yeah,
if your
right,
opponent already has like an attack ready and other
exactly.
stuff.
So then it's like, oh, you should be one chain poking, but it's like, when is it safe to one chain as well? So
Yeah, the layers. He almost misdropped the attempt to fight that, which is
I
really
think
funny.
because he wanted to like keep building his like a counter build or something, but then he saw that I
Yeah.
popped it, so he was like, oh, fine, I guess I'll put it down here.
Eh.
Really funny to me.
Also, rip no perfect neutralize.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
And the tail's like solid.
And here, I thought
Pretty.
he committed to main chain because he was putting away his key Puyos, but he actually was still missing a green.
Oh,
So I was
oh,
like,
you didn't refigure it.
oh,
Okay.
yeah. Very sneaky.
Oops.
Because that's how most people leave out key Puyos, right? It's column 1, not like the weird
Yeah.
green group down here. That's so weird.
Yeah, it's usually not their transition.
Yeah.
That's something to keep an eye out for me. It's just like one of those things that we have to learn. The Japanese players already know.
Exactly. Yeah, like I could do that in my gameplay and it might catch some people off guard.
Actually, he misdropped here. I don't think he intended for
It's a
a
little weird.
raised L shape. But I mean, he pivoted like instantly, so like clearly he knows enough with the swarm to be like, yeah, we gotta get out of here.
No hesitation.
I think your rate that you did Rubo just so strong. If I like was about to be that color bonus is hilarious.
Hmm. He's just going insane here. I'm like, okay. I wonder if I can fight this. No, I can't. It's actually main chain, sort of. It's so messed up. That's like what Akhlib did in the tournament against me. Or was it Void? I don't remember who it was, but yeah, someone did like a move like that, and I was like, come on, how am I meant to read that?
Yeah, I don't know if that was even intentional, to be honest.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
So it's like one of those rounds, like in my review, where like someone's like, "Okay, did my play bad or did I play bad?" Just one of those, I'd be like, "I think it was just an accident. Like, there's not a lot you can take away from that.
Yeah, exactly.
He's maybe not at this moment,
Yep.
but who knows? Maybe in the future when we're less shit, and like, oh wait, maybe that actually was an intentional play."
Maybe. But even then, it's like, maybe that's an overcommit anyway, right? So like, if I had read it, then I should have just like main chained and won. So really, there's not that much to take away. Just like waiting for him to make a move first.
Makes sense. You're so much more comfortable with fine with your tail.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, was this my like super cool gaming? Oh my gosh, it is. So he 14
Yeah, it
chains
should be
me,
fun.
right? And I'm like, hold up. I'm a video gamer.
I will say you could get that next red green to like finish up the red tail for the power rotate opportunity is so
It's
good.
so good. It's so peak. See, it's like I've made a move like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, guys, am I even real? Like that was
Yeah,
so
because I have to
good.
respect it.
Hmm.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get the red back there, but it's okay.
The addiction for like the Giga chains is so real. Nice sussy GTR, by the way. I did see this.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm sure Tom is very happy about this build order.
Something like that.
I just remember him saying like he hates this so much.
Yes, all Japanese players hate it. No name for it because we don't want to do it ever. I'm like, I respect it.
I just didn't know it makes them this like so hard.
Yeah, just dismantle it instead. Smile.
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised to just go for pure thorns to like save time over the twos and just be like, screw it, we're thorning our way out of this.
It's okay by me. It's like he trapped himself. I can keep attacking. Yippee! Sussy GTR means sussy gameplay.
True. Dude, sometimes bad forms are good because your opponent's just like, there's no way they'll survive this round.
It can give them like a false sense of security.
Yeah. Okay. Like, kind of makes sense. Those are a little awkward, so I respect the cleanup.
Hmm.
You sure we gotta turn him into Hellfires?
And then this is a really cool move too, where I recognized, hey, he can't access his main chain, but he can access this part to follow up. So I decided, hey, if I thorn him, let's see where the garbage lands. Okay, I can follow up with main chain. So I'm looking at here, and I'm looking at here, and I cover it, and then I follow up. And then I'm like, oh, I feel like a pro! Like, this is so cool!
Yeah, like, he's perfect cue to get out of this.
Yeah!
Like, you need, like, double purple and, like, purple-yellow into, like, yellow-red, purple-red, or some shit to get out. Like,
something stupid, yeah.
And if I, like, you need all those in a specific order, like, good luck getting those odds.
Right.
Was, like, red-blue supposed to be, like, the double L shape into like a cushion, or did you prefer your blues to be like this diagonal setup?
I think I was okay with like allowing that to go that way because of something. There was... Why did I do that? Let me check. I don't remember why. Don't know. I ended up making it work, but it's like, I don't think there's an explicit reason behind it.
That's fair. I was just curious if there was any.
I end up using it pretty smartly though, I think. Like, I end up using it to link
Yeah, it's good.
the blues back here, which is really sneaky. Although he does see it, but... And then I, like, my piece drops down, I'm like, no!
Okay, because only 4 rocks too was survivable.
Yeah.
There's pillar on your tail. They're beautiful.
Yippee! His chain is so
You
pretty.
You say prefer the pillar in 6 versus 5?
I think it's just preferable because the build order, it becomes more flexible. Because if you put the pillar here, you have to clear it to get to column 6, right? It's kind of a wall. Yeah. Whereas if you put it here, you can use it later, or you can go into blue first, or something else. Yeah.
I agree.
It feels more flexible.
Yeah, also was the color conflict.
This is insane because
it feels
good, and then I'm like, it's still not enough, man. It's still not enough.
He attacked with so much.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this song playing? Is this like Mother 3?
Oh my gosh, it is. Good job.
Thank you. I love my Porky henchmen.
So true.
I would let Porky gaslight me.
Whoa. What a good friend you are.
Thank you, thank you.
This is nice. Get the big 2 connection into the 3. It's overwhelming for him.
Yeah. I think you're getting a lot better about working in like the 5-6 groups on your Hellfires as well.
Yeah.
Like at least specifically on like the power 2 links, because before I felt like you always go for like the small kind of like power 2-4, right? For like the 8 total Puyo.
I think.
And now it's like you get a lot more of these, just the 5 purple on top of like the 6 red. It's giving you so much extra damage.
This is one of those things that I've just learned to grasp, where in a past me would have said, oh, this is a 2-chain, this is too fast, I have to clear this immediately. But nowadays I'm like, no, I can draw another green, so I can use this purple to add power here, and also to link back down to the bottom, because that's what ended up happening.
Yeah.
So like, I'm so much more
so
confident about drawing the pieces before their chain finishes, that I can actually make moves like this in the first place. Because otherwise, if I hadn't put that green-blue there, then this wouldn't have been a 4-chain, I would have just done a simple 2-chain.
It would have sucked, because Delta would have immediately punished it.
It's okay, it's good. It's happy.
Old Yoshi hated group bonuses.
Well, he wasn't smart enough to know that you can actually get your pieces if you try hard enough.
Good old English Puyo. Never ceases to disappoint.
Honestly.
I've been stealing that setup Delta to use it on his tail, where they
Yes,
raised
this is
part
so
of it
good.
after the GTR. I stole it from some other Japanese players because I was like, my GTR sucks, I need more damage.
Fair enough.
I need bigger group bonus. It's like, wait, this must be give big group bonus.
I'm so sad about blue-yellow. I was like, come on, why can't it be yellow?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it had to be double yellow, yellow, red. No, it's not very good, but still. I was like, oh, I want so much more power.
It's okay. Nothing bad ever happens in Puyo.
That's messed up.
I feel a lot of dank music right now.
Oh yeah. I have a stacked playlist for all the video games.
I like when this music plays compared to when your playlist plays some like really like lo-fi stuff in the middle of tournament. Like, what the hell is this?
It's funny because it like, you know, sometimes I need the like brain refresh. It's like, oh, I don't need like the boss music all the time. I can have like a chill track in between and then go back into the boss music because it hits harder, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like you need the boss music for Delta though.
Maybe.
Like, I got group bonuses are so good. Delta's just like, yeah, I already know. I have 3 follow-ups ready.
Yeah. Oh, this is just like
So,
stupid
like,
round.
That's just pretty funny. I think the interesting part about Delta's follow-ups too is like sometimes like he knows that you have the response, but he knows he also has a better response, so he just will still follow up again anyways, even if his first chain loses, because he knows it'll still stagger you. And then he'll do like a 3rd follow-up and not be main. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah, I was saying that during after the match too, where I was like, he is a master of multi-step attacks, where it's not just one exchange, he anticipates that you're responding with something bigger, so that you feel like you're comfortable making your response, because you're like, oh, surely my follow-up is too big for him. But then he has a second follow-up, and then you're like, okay, it's fine, I can survive that. I take like 1 or 2 lines, and then he follows up again, and you're like, where did you pull that out from? What are you doing?
Right, also, that counter trigger was so nasty when I was watching them. I was like,
yeah, so good.
Delta makes me feel like I'm watching PPT2 sometimes.
Yeah,
so, like,
right?
this follow-up attack. I think, are you sure you're not a PPT2 player? Like, maybe that should just be your game, because clearly, like, that game knows how you want to play.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, if I were talking to him, he was like, yeah, I started on PPT2, I'd believe him. Like, yeah, this makes sense, like, with how you play, like...
Exactly.
Also, the yellow's not blinking like you want him here for the 8.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter though, because you get 9. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with like the fact that I was like, oh, I have like a chain that's bigger than what he's able to make with his space. That's good.
It was really good.
In general, it just feels like the bottom of my chain, except when I misdrop, like, they just come together so much better. Like, my first floors are way more clean than they used to be.
Agreed. I think you just have, like, much better build order in general.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Which, I mean, that conversation with the Void was, like, very fun.
Yeah, I'm glad that he's able to, like, get some of the wisdom now, too.
The one time where, like, the 1 in 6 may have been helpful, they were calling for. Yell cut was unfortunate, but...
So sad.
What can you do? Like, that ended up mattering too, really sucked.
Insane chaining. Library of Ruin? I have not heard of this one. Cool. I have not.
Like, this is like so dank on the couch. I think it's like the clear too. I'm like, oh.
It's like, okay, I die now. Bye.
Yeah, goodbye.
How does the gameplay differ? There's a speed difference in that PPT2 is faster, so it encourages more aggressive gameplay at the higher levels. I say at the higher levels because when you're at a lower level, it doesn't make that much of a difference. It's more about your build ability, but at a certain level. Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Like, what's he gonna do? Yeah, like,
small
attack,
small attack, and then just like follow up after. Because if I had started with the... This is such like a common mistake where it's like, oh, this looks so attractive to just go here, bam. But he has so much to follow up with. Like, you need to start with the small attacks and then go into the big attack.
You gotta make him feel safe first. Like,
yeah.
Because he clearly did not want to, like, he would probably look for something more if you sent a larger one.
Right? And here, I could also send it with the yellow, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna follow up first. Make him feel like, whatever. And now follow up.
Make him think he has time.
Exactly. So that felt good too.
Yeah, that was spicy. This like stuff from Delta is so nasty.
Yeah, I know. I was sitting here like, oh, I need to respond to it, and then I'm like, there's no way though. I don't have a way out.
Yeah.
I have a triple, but it's like nothing compared to... Was that a quad from him?
Yeah, it's like quad with like two the same color. It's not like full color bonus, but like
yeah,
it's
not
still
even
like
color
a rock and a half.
Yeah, because you've got a group of 5 here and a group of 6, and it's like, oh my gosh, buddy. Get me out of here. Yeah, and I'm dead because he has follow-ups. That's so nasty.
Yeah, that quad is like so like opportunistic.
Yes.
Like, oh,
exactly.
Like gross.
But
yeah,
yeah,
good that you saw it. I was like, Jesus.
I like if you look back at the early set situation, it was what 3 to 15. Yeah, 3 to 15. And I end up getting 11 points in the time that he gets 15 points. So the second half was actually really, like, not that far off from even. So I'm very happy with that gameplay overall.
Yeah, just like a little below 50-50.
Yeah, exactly. And then in terms of set result, this is still, like, better than expectation. So...
Wait, what was your expectation?
I think, well, like, my expectation was 10. Because... that feels like a reasonable goal considering, like, back when I was in Master League last year, the best A-League players were, like, 1030ing me, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can, like, at least 1030 the S-Class players, because I've gotten better now. So I think it was a reasonable expectation. But,
That's fair.
yeah, smashed the result. So that's really good. I feel pretty proud of, like, a lot of the... Again, like, those wins did feel earned. Like, I fought for them, or I was poking him to do it, or I outchained him with, like, crazy extensions, so... Everything felt like it was mostly deserved. Yeah, he didn't in very much.
Yeah.
So... Nothing weird there.
That makes sense. Like, he only had I think the single miss drop, and that was, like, it in terms of, like... Yeah, I think that was it, like, in terms of, like, big mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think very good overall. Like, obviously, wish shaky first tab, but good. Turn on.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows? Maybe before you know it, you can get like 20-30 on some of these guys.
Hey, I mean, I've got 2 more of them to fight today and tomorrow, so, like, we'll see how we go. Yeah.
It's bussin'.
Oh, thanks, Riley. Smile. Something like that.
We need, like, actual representation that isn't ass, okay? I have... Oh god, wait, I have to think about how toxic I want to be on stream before I get flamed again. How am I gonna put this? I think... Because I am a creepy coach stalker, and I watch other people's training sessions on their streams, and watch other players, I think I have... very little faith in English player practice habits.
Oh boy.
There's a few different reasons for this. Some of this is, like, I think controllable, and others are variable.
Okay. Interesting.
So I'll start with the things that can't be controlled, because I feel like it is not fair to judge these players for this.
Sure.
Because it is not under their wave of, like, they could not easily do something about it, basically.
Okay.
I kind of like some player example would be like Free Mecha, where she is kind of struggling right now to figure out, like, what her goal should be, because she's obviously very efficient.
Yes.
Like, I don't think her issue is she can't build a 14 chain. Her issue is she can't watch her opponent's board to respond to attack and then build her 14 chain after, like, volleying. And why I call this a issue out of her control is because I think of the resources available to her, and it's like she doesn't really have anyone to talk to. Right?
Sure.
When I think about it, like, in her regions, like, maybe Hiku, but Hiku's also really weak at attack responding.
Right.
But again, it seems like the general vibe I got, she doesn't really have that kind of resource, so it's very hard, I think, for her to learn that skill, because one, it seems like it's a skill that's not intuitive to how she likes to play the game.
Yeah.
Which makes it, like, naturally harder, and that is in my opinion, a reasonable thing to be like, yeah, I just don't feel I can improve because I don't have that resource. So that's why, like, there is a pass there for me.
Yeah.
But it's also because she can't practice that skill, right? She's not going to improve nearly as quickly or as easily.
Right.
So therefore, it's like, okay, you have players in that category. Then you have the players who don't talk to anyone about their gameplay. I will not name any players about this for the sake of not getting DM later. But there are a few players who I will not name who just only talk to, like, themselves in a way. Like, they'll take their own private notes. They only talk about how they want to play the game, but they don't really talk to other players. And I feel like sometimes it's because the other player will just not agree with their point and they just won't be happy about it. Or maybe they just like don't feed the idea of their game plan and they want someone who is at least willing to talk to them about it.
Right.
Which is fair, right? Like if you want to play well certain games, so that's maybe not in rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously like it's okay to like try that style, but at the same time it's like eventually you have to work in some sort of meta gameplay.
Sure.
Otherwise you're just gonna constantly lose rounds to people who are doing like what is considered the strong thing right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there goes into like this third tier of people who don't know how to review.
Yeah.
There are plenty of Puyo streamers who do not know how to review, and I watch their streams and I'm like, that's not why that happened. that is not why you won that round, or it's not why you lost that round either.
Yeah.
And there's a few different categories in this. There are just some players who don't ever look at their opponent board, and they only look at the rounds from their perspective.
Yes.
That is flaw 1. Flaw 2 is they only look at their winning rounds. They're like, oh, I did this good, but they don't look at anything else, so they don't know what they did bad.
Yeah.
And even the thing they did good could also just be coincidental.
Yes.
So, flaw 2 there. And then flaw 3 for me is that they get too hyper fixated on one idea, that they don't look at anything outside the box, which is a very hard review skill to learn solo, so I can't really fault that one. But it is still a flaw in like the review process.
Yes. It certainly is something to call out still.
And those are like the 3 major flaws of English Puyo. Outside of set practice, I can't really say much on because not everyone streams their set practice.
Yeah.
From the ones I have seen, I think players like Void and Cliv are pretty good about like trying out different things. You know, like Void at least like now understands like his reform is not nearly in a state that it's good for high level. But then there's other players I have watched, again, will not name so I don't get flamed, where I'm like, you say you are practicing new stuff, but when I watch your sets and like watch you play, you instantly stop doing the other thing as soon as you start losing.
Yeah.
Like, and you don't improve at all through that gameplay.
Yeah. You have to be like stress testing it.
Yeah, and I don't think there's like every English player. I think most of them just aren't good practice, not because like they're intentionally bad. Some of them are. Some of them are intentionally doing this, and it pisses me off. Like, because it's like this is clearly bad. You're not gonna get better. You're gonna stay like mid-tier scrub at best.
Yeah.
But there are some players like you're just not inexperienced, so they don't know to like not do that.
Yeah.
And there's like a level of etiquette. Like it'd be rude to me to be like, hey, the way you practice is wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, like. And like for that, when like they're less experienced, like there is leeway for me. Like I'm not gonna be like,
certainly.
how dare you not know? But when it is clearly a player experience, like you should know better than this.
Right.
Like, and especially if their goal is like I'm gonna win and I'm gonna be at the top of my region, I'm like, then you should know better than to like be making these kind of like flaws in practice.
Totally.
I to end on a positive note, like my actually current practice session, because all the Japanese pros were in queue on the play.
Yeah.
I spent 3 hours practicing never sending main
Ooh,
on that play.
I like that. Okay.
And let me tell you, dude, my rank fucking tanked for a little bit. Like, I think I went back to 26 for a little bit.
Sure.
But then as I got used to it, I started climbing. I'm like back, I think at like mid 27, like low 28. But it took me a little bit to get kind of like used to the concept because I have to like adjust, you know, like the ice cream sandwich form as well as like other L-shaped forms to like match my slug, because I mentioned it earlier in the stream that like so it gets a little lopsided.
That's right.
So your flash stack tends to start later.
Yeah.
Which means my attack periods are different from GTR attack periods or even sullen.
Yes.
So trying to figure out like because my attack timing is different, means my defense timing also has to be different.
Yes, that's right.
So I practiced that, and I actually used it as free mecha earlier today. And I finally could beat her main chain with it.
Ooh.
I was like, oh wait. And I think I hard tilted her because she's like, she's like, you didn't have to build anything big. I was like, yeah, because I didn't have to. I just
Yes,
attacked
exactly.
the entire time.
Yeah.
I was like, I was just giga aggro. I built like a few tens in 11 Easter, but like they were like 50k tens and like 56 11s. Like they weren't
Not the
large,
upper
but they were
end.
like, yeah, but they were on the upper end and like enough to beat whatever she was sending because I would just take space advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't have to like push for like 12 or 13s because I knew like if I got like a decent 10 or like 11, like I would be okay. And I feel like if another player were to watch that set, because I mentioned like in chats, like I feel okay to talk about this one because it's in like public ascension, was I felt like I was attacking with more purpose in comparison to her,
Yeah, that
as
makes
well as like
sense.
defending. And if I talk about that with like anyone, I feel like most people will not realize that point unless it's like you Void or someone who's already at like a higher level.
Exactly, exactly.
And that is my current tangent on English practice habits. I don't know if you have any opinion on that at all.
I think it resonates with me in terms of like, yeah, it's true that not many people have the experience, and like we don't really have resources on how to be effectively analytical, because it's like often in the community it's you are analytical or you're not, or like you think you are but you're actually not as well. So it's sort of like it's a hard bridge to cross, but I think people, it would be nice if they were more willing to adapt to advice that's broadly given, because I think sometimes they'll nod at it, but like they won't actually take it into their own like practice habits and things. So it's just like, yeah, integrating that knowledge and those techniques is different from saying, yes, I agree with that technique.
Yeah, I think a habit players tend to have is they will read something and they will respond to it, but they're not like taking in the thought, right? Like they're not actually like
Yes.
dwelling on it. Like they're
Yes.
reading it and they are just like, okay, I understand what you're saying, but like, do
Right.
you really?
Right.
Like, are you gonna go and like actually practice what we were talking about?
And that's the
And
difference.
yeah, exactly. Because I don't think everyone does. I think some of the lower players are. I think Freshwater is. I think he's a little overexcited sometimes on like certain things, but like it's good
Yeah.
that he is excited.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But like, so like I don't think that's a bad thing actually for him. Like sure, sometimes he might hyper focus on like what is maybe not the correct solution, but like it is something like he is willing to practice, and then he will
Yes.
eventually learn it himself. And like I think what is like essentially it's like talking about playing slower. It's like okay, clear. Like he is reading what we were saying. He's actually thinking about trying it. That is like what the Ascension conversation should be. But then you have other posts from other players. Again, not naming names because I don't get flamed. Where they just say stuff and you don't respond to anything else in the conversation. You know they aren't reading. They're just like looking for validation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That can be an issue too.
And I think it's just tough to get quality practice right now in English Puyo.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think it's that. And I think it's also we're back to people paying for ranked requirements to just play a fucking match.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, what can we do here? Not much.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
much.
Like I think it's like that because the finals are coming up.
I guess.
But if you're like not in the final and I see a ping that says rating above 2, I'm like, sit your ass down. Like you fucking remove that from your ping right now. Like who are you practicing for? You're out. Like I hate to break it to you. No, you're not making it. But if it's like someone who maybe is like in the top 12 and they're like, hey, I'm looking for a specific practice at this relay rating because
Yeah.
right, you're gonna be playing those high level players. Then you should be DMing the other high level players because they're probably also looking for practice for the other high level players.
Right, and that's sort of like why I've made this like couple weeks being so dedicated to like I'm gonna play with Void, I'm gonna play with Rena, I'm gonna play with the S-Class Fab. Like you need to like explicitly seek that stuff out instead of just like hoping it'll come to you.
Yeah, like it was Neru is in top 12. Obviously makes sense. Like he would ping for specific requirements. I think the rating is pretty cringe. Like I think the PPC rating is really weird because like only 5 I think people have like a 3,000 rating on like not Sorry, PC ladder isn't real. It's super free.
It's so weird. Yeah,
Like,
it's just like hyperinflated.
it's super inflated. I think JAU is actually like an impressive rate because 3,500 is like where I think it starts to get good for PC.
Although I think,
I actually
I
think
don't know if he uses for fever in that or not, so it might be a different meaning to that rating.
That's true, but I think like JAU has at least shown that he is like already like pretty reasonable.
That's fair.
Like as a player, like there are results to his name, even if they aren't like first place. Like there's a lot of, like top fours, top eights.
Yeah.
So like there is more credit if he wants to brag about like a rating on a rank to me compared to like someone who doesn't top 16, but like I got 3,000 on PC, and I'm like,
yeah,
okay, and like 17th question mark, like cool.
Yeah.
But because I think it's just like bad tunnel vision. Like it's good to be proud of that, but it's not like you have to have that rating to be good. Like we have players who get top 8s and top 4s in the US who came and break 3,000.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I think it's a very weird requirement because I think like who's even over 3K right now consistently.
Yeah, exactly.
In the English scene, it's like if you were having like a really shit day, like even you fall out of it sometimes. Like one time I saw you like on ladder with like 2950, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
why are you
exactly.
down here?
It can happen sometimes.
Yeah. And it's like outside of that, like when people are playing on peak, I think it's you, Void, Dan, Riona, Anna sometimes. It's like, okay, I do name the other top players, like EQ and them, right? Right, it's like, and it's a very weird requirement. I think you should just DM people if you really want that high of a rating for a match.
That makes sense to me too, yeah.
I don't know, it's just matchmaking is in a really weird spot, so I just think it's easier to play like net play ranked at the moment. But because it's such a weird spot, I think it is gonna start hurdling player growth.
Right.
And I don't mean this on just the top player side too. Even like low level players now are starting to like rank games within my rating, and like that makes sense, right? Because you're low, you don't want to play Void every match. Also, like I don't think you need to put a requirement if you're low level, because no top player's gonna be like, oh boy, like a 0.2 player, you know, let me play them.
Yeah, that's true. I understand that.
Or if they do, they're gonna be like unranked because you don't want to lose points.
Yeah.
Because they have to like perfect game you every time at like a first to 30.
Yeah.
And no low level players play like first to 30, play first to 10, which they will still lose points on a first to 10 because there's not enough rounds, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
They just like a lot of intricacies. I think English Puyo as practice as like a whole between so many different flaws and between people's practice habits and the systems that we have that make it really difficult to get quality practice for everyone.
Yeah, it's a difficult spot to be in right now.
That's why I went on much more of a tangent on that than I thought I was going to. But I feel like it is pretty important, especially when you think about like how much quicker I feel like some of the Taiwanese players and Korean players are getting better.
Yeah. Right. So it's like you need to take a step back and think about why this is happening.
Yeah. I know like I come off as very Korean weebwoo because I'm like, oh, the Korean players are so good and like Taiwan players are really strong. And they're like, well, right, what about the English scene? I'm like, what about us? They're like, we lose.
Yeah.
What NA player is placing like top 4? Like, name one. You know, like, right, like that's like it, and it's like, and what's it? Someone mentioned like, oh my god, you beat Anna recently. It's like, yeah, because well, one, I think Anna just had played bad. Like, I think she could play much better than what she did.
Right.
I don't think she like was like playing like terrible that day.
Sure.
But it felt like she was playing a little below average. And it's like, well, obviously because she ran a tournament too. I mean, she still like beat Naru pretty soundly in lower brackets, so it's like she clearly wasn't like completely like, you know, just having an off day. Yeah. But like stuff like that happens because I think NA players just like don't have good practice at the moment. But I think that also extends to other people in Ascension too. When you think about like how easy it is for any of the English speakers to like randomly like drop sets, choke, that bad tournament. Like people are like, oh, there's so much variation because everyone's so good. And I feel like so much variation because the practice quality is so varied.
Yes, this is a very true fact.
Oh no, It's like that's my analyst brain. That's like be careful about because I'm like, it's not good to always look at everything with flaws. Obviously, like there are good things happening in English players still. I mean, that large amount of tournaments, in fact, there are people even practicing to begin with, even if it's not like great practice.
Yeah,
Is like better than what it used to be. Yeah, like we still have things that like could be better, and I think eventually they will get better. I feel like once the Sega circuit kind of like settles and people have to find something for the competitive edge, while tournaments are taking a break, it probably will be Ascension ranked for a lot of people, so you might see more ranked pings.
I think so.
For just like anyone.
People are just kind of tired at the moment.
Yeah, so I think what will probably end up happening is like off season, people who don't have to commentate all the time. It's me. Will grind more.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's weird because I actually been game practices with Cooperi, like outside of Ascension.
Oof. Cooperi time.
And that's, yeah, I think Cooperi's been playing a time with these players. So
cool.
Because I saw him playing Iced Water on Ice Water stream.
That's cool. Oh, I think it's okay. This is the weirdest thing. Cooperi, first of all, Cooperi pings for Imagine Ascension. What? In what world? Second of all, Iced Water responds for some reason. In what world? That was actually really weird. Yeah. It's like, you two don't show up in here. What happened here? It's so weird.
I think Cooperi is a very interesting player for a lot of the overseas players. Like, he just plays so weird.
Yeah. That's fair.
I know he is playing more first to 20 sets to kind of get back into the group. He took a pretty big break, I think, after his like second place because of work.
Yes, that sounds right.
So he wasn't practicing as hard, so I think he's back on the practice grind.
Yippee! I'm excited for it.
Same. Yeah, no, it's also nice to be like people like Celis who are more active, like for the Korean side of things. So like Celis was like they showed up at PGRS, no one knew who they were because we weren't in touch with the Korean group, and they did like okay, right? They made like top 8, but they weren't like deep running, and they kind of like last few tours have been like just showing like why English Puyo is kind of weak, to be honest. Like, it also like why even there is the stigma around like Korean mid-levels being much better than English mid-levels.
Yeah.
Because what English mid-level is taking 9-8 off of a cliff, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. Super impressive.
What else is interesting in Puyo right now? Other than like I have the days off for the Sega event this weekend.
Oh, wowie. Are you around for like the tournament in general? Sorry, not the tournament. This weekend in general? Because there's 3 tournaments.
Yeah, I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool.
What are the other tournaments other than the Sega one?
There's the...
Is it...
I forgot.
I think there's like... Is it the La Donjon?
Oh, yeah. There's La Donjon, which is... It's still, again, one of my favorite formats. I think it's really good for, like, every skill level. It's good. And what was the other one? The Final Luna, I think.
Oh, is that this weekend? I not know.
Yeah.
Because I know, I think... So, thank God... Dude, okay, the all-region Sega one actually starts at a reasonable time. Like, why the hell could not any of the overseas ones start at that for me?
Because it's time zone bias.
Yeah, dude, all the overseas ones were, like, 4 a.m. for Riley. Like, oh boy, 6 a.m. And this one's at 9 p.m. I got, like, the nice one. And it's, Get Fucked by Japan. I'm like, okay, cool, great, yes.
That's the way it goes.
Although, it's
okay.
cool, like,
there's
nice.
a problem. There's like almost 60 people registered on PGRS. You know what the next sentence I'm going to say is?
How many of them were going to get DQ'd?
Because there's only like 32 people in tournament. Guys, read it. Click the link. Sign up on the tournament.
I blame Sega for this, actually, because for the English ones or the overseas ones, they removed the link because they said people were clicking on it too much and not doing the main page. So Sega like gave us different standards to enter this. So I think it's a Sega issue. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna have to blame Sega for this one. Because they did the Tonal page right. For the first overseas one, then they removed it twice until registration closed, and now it's suddenly back for the all of them. It's like,
I guess.
I don't know what you're expecting. Like that he's from Sega. Like I don't know what, man. Like if people don't sign this on you, like I don't even know, because when I look at the page right now, there is no Tonal link.
No, it's in the Discord.
And again, it's like they don't specify that, so who the fuck's gonna look at it?
I don't know. When you join a server, don't you check what's inside of it in the announcements? Just to be like,
Yeah,
I wonder if they announced something in the time that I wasn't in here yet. I don't know. Do people not do that? Is that weird?
Well, I actually have to join the server right now because I forgot there's a different one, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay, well that is one of those things that is a bit like, okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
It says it right there. It's the first thing. It says, for all players participating, do these 2 things. That's it. It's at the top. It's at the top. I don't know.
And again, it's like, did they specify a Discord link? It's just like the one at the top. I don't know. I think they just dropped the ball on this pretty hard.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. It's a bit of both, I think.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Actually, yeah. Unfortunate.
Anyway, I hope we get like the 32 people. I don't know if we're like, the thing is we're almost at 64, but like we're not even gonna hit the 48 one if people don't sign up for 32. So
right.
it's gonna be a bit awkward.
I am praying for easy Japanese player pool top 16. No English players. Give me Saki, I'll upset him in first to 5 with cheese, and then I'll escape the pool.
Of course. Easy peasy. Okay. It's that simple.
Give me all the hard matchups early so I can just upset my way, and
It's insane, Riley.
There's like a few Japanese pros I'm beating in first to 2 net play because I choose them, so we'll see. You never know, it's first to 5. It's not a lot of rounds.
Sure.
Like, I'm just saying, sometimes you have to unga bunga.
It's okay, I believe in you.
Thank you. I'll play it because like it's literally 9 PM for me. I think start time.
Makes sense.
And whereas I just do commentary with like you or someone on a second stream.
yeah. We'll see what happens.
If it's laggy though, I will just drop out. I will be straight up. If I have to like connect with Japanese
player,
it's
PPT2PC.
Right. And it's just bad. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I forfeit.
I hope it shows them that it's laggy, though. Like, if it ends up happening, I hope that it's on stream as well, so that they can be like, oh, it's like that.
I'm very interested though. Like, if I end up with like 4 Japanese players in my pool, how the hell am I gonna communicate with them?
I mean, all you have to do is be like, I made the route. Thanks for playing.
Am American. Join, please.
Everyone just needs to have a translator open.
Honestly, I might have DBL open.
Yeah, I think that's the way to do it.
If you think of it, it's just like a shitty oil league. Round robin pool. That'll be interesting. I'm a little excited because I'm sick of playing the English players all the time.
That's why I want to go. Like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go find these other players. It's good for you. Oh yeah, you didn't end up joining Hishachu. I guess, did you think that work might have kept you busy? Because I know you said this month you might try to, but you didn't. So I was like, oh, where's Riley?
Work plus just being sick, I was not sure I could play.
Oh, I see. That's fair enough.
So I did not sign up because that plus the daylight saving time zone diff made it even earlier for me. I was like, oh shit.
That's fair. Yeah, the daylight savings sucks.
If anything, I might just DM Cells if there's about a Korean Puyo server, like, hey, I'm looking for matches with like overseas people.
Yeah, good call.
Like, yeah.
That's so smart.
And then, because I know they exist, because otherwise, you know, they wouldn't be playing and they wouldn't be talking about their tournaments.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, dude, what other Puyo segment is there? Like, I think I've been coaching Rio Dial, and I did LAO. I saw, what's it, Mercius?
Yes,
I don't know if you pronounce his name differently because you know,
I don't know.
It's easy. I don't call him Merc like mercenary. I call him Merc. So Merc,
sure.
LAO, and I know Neru were I guess like talking about aggressive gameplay. I'm like morbidly curious what that conversation looks like.
Me too. Oh, I wonder. I know
LAO has a lot of competitive experience through like Ultimate.
Yes,
so
that's right.
I'd be curious his insight. But when I was like coaching with LAO, he's very receptive to like hearing out different build orders and queues.
Okay, that's definitely a good sign.
I feel like Merc, when I see them play and I watch their sets, their aggression is like very inefficient. I think they use the aggression to cover up bad build order cues from their gameplay.
I mean, that's a pretty common like mid-level habit until we get punished
Yeah.
for it.
But like, yeah, so much so that I feel like they sacrifice their key form sometimes. And like, I don't know if I like that. And you know the parent cut situation.
Oh jeez, not good.
Yeah. And then Neru's weird because I don't know how much Neru's gameplay is aggressive as much as they just accidentally cut.
Yeah, because it's like it's hard to keep track of their build. It's like, I wonder.
Yeah. But so that's why I like so curious about the conversation, like what it sounds like.
Right.
What other interesting Puyo stuff has happened, like gameplay wise?
I'm not entirely sure. To be honest, I'm kind of in my own bubble because I've been trying to like do my own like self-development arc. So it's hard for me to keep track of like other people's things right now.
That's fair. Kind of same. I've been mainly net play grinding, and like the occasional I will ping in matchmaking and no one responds to me. Because everyone's either on break or I'm too low ranked to like for people to give a shit. Tony called me a high-level player on the low end, and that was pretty cool.
Hey.
Like, I don't think that's true, but I appreciate the confidence.
Well, I think that like your upset results, like the one upset then die in bracket, is like, I mean that's kind of like a quality, right?
Yeah, that's fair. I do have probably the most upsets I've had, I think, ever this year. I'm trying to think, because like I can't really count swap, because that was like my main tournament thing for Puyo for a long time, and I played PBT a lot, so like there was a lot of Tetris upsets. But when I got Puyo, it was usually like one a year. I had like 1 year where I got one win against Riona.
Right.
I had 1 year where I beat Potion. And then I had, yeah, I think it was it. Like I had just like I got like one big win, right? I had like the Snow is Infinite one in like 2019. Then I got like top 4, which everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Where I got top 4? Because I was still like pure commentator, right? So I wasn't practicing as much.
Yeah.
The Riona win I think happened the year after that in a WPL bracket leading up to like their online event. And then this year it's been, I'm pretty even with Cooperi. I think he has still like slight advantage. But I take sets off of him, or like we have very close games. So like, okay, that's like someone like people would consider like above me.
Yeah.
I upset Dan this year, and I've had some close sets with him as well. Even after that, like I laid Don John away with 13-15, right? I've gone multiple wins off WizKid
Yep.
to tilt him. Right. And then most recently on a Maru.
Yes, that's true.
And
Just a
then I
lot.
have like that's true. Like so it's definitely much stronger for me. And I feel like the thing that kind of keeps me from going farther, I think really is just practice.
Mm.
My main weakness I think right now is because I spend so much time reviewing, I put time into coaching and I put time into commentary.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm just like shaving off a lot of hours on my practice time.
Yeah.
So like I feel kind of bad for this because Free Mecca kind of called me out in tournament chat. I don't know if you saw.
Mm.
Where
Mm.
she's like, that stuff felt very weird to win. I feel like you just let me do everything I wanted.
I see, I see.
She basically called me out for not playing.
Right.
Like, I'll be real, I kind of did give up
Mm.
because I was just like so hungry.
Right.
And I was like, after it, because I did all the coaching with Leo right before that.
Yeah.
And then I was doing the set review. And then I could play tournament like immediately after. I was clearly done after like my Dory reset. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
upset Anna, got close set Dory me. Like, I can call that like a W for the day.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, and I just didn't have energy for free mecha, which I was like, I still got 3 rounds with like brain off, so I was like, that's good. But I also had like a very good win rate against Neru. I've only lost one set to them.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I think if I did take time off of commentary, specific, if I like take off even off just one thing, like even just like commentary,
Mm-hmm.
I think my results would get much better.
That makes sense.
Because splitting myself between coaching, commentary, and playing is just a lot.
Yeah.
But I think that's really helping me like get all these upsets is just have better practice habits than most of the other mid levels. And I think like it's like what I told you about the net play thing earlier, where I just practice never shut off main chain.
Mm-hmm.
I just will only poke battle people like at 2,500 and at people like 3,000, like all between that range. And it's like, yeah, it doesn't give me any rating, but like the experience it gives me is like a lot more valuable.
Yeah. It's
And I don't think, I don't think any mid level or even the mid highs are doing that. Like I don't see Neru WizKid doing that often.
Yeah.
To be fair for WizKid, like his stairs is like really hard to do that with, so like I don't really blame him on that one.
I guess, but
That's
like you should be learning it
you
still.
should still do it. Yeah, like I think he should still be doing it. I just say like I think it's harder because his form is like limiting. Like it's kind of like sandwich. Like it's hard to like always be like, okay, I'm only gonna fight people with my sandwich on second floor. It's like, okay, good luck, man. Like that's such a committal form.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know if I would consider myself low high at this point. I certainly am starting to beat out a lot of the mid levels. But my high level sets are still kind of all over the place. Like, yeah, I have a win against Anna, which is nice. Some close sets with Doremi and Dan. But when I think about players like Void, I'm pretty weak too. I can at least take sets off of Riona too, so you know, like, it's like, okay, like the NA players I seem to do pretty well against. Like, I do well against like people within my region. I haven't played Hiku in a long time to know. Last time I played Senrai, I got completely fucking washed. It was even close. I did okay against the Cliv when I was still like full commentary, not practicing, so like that's okay.
Then again, he
so
does have like weird consistency in the first place, so it's a bit hard.
Exactly. I've had some decent sets against Rick actually, but that's because I play a lot of Riona, I think, so I know group bonus strats.
Sort of style.
Yeah, and also like I think I was probably one of the first to really think about group bonus in the English scene.
Yeah.
And like implemented it, which into my builds has like helped me out a lot against Rick.
Right.
I don't know if that'd be the same now. Like Rick, I think is pretty good at adapting to me. But I do think I am somewhere, at least on the upper part of mid level at this point.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm like middle. I think I have too many wins now for that to be like my true rating, I guess. So I'll go mid-high on cups on the cusp of like low level, high level type shit.
Yeah, That's reasonable to me.
We'll see what happens. I'll probably put a lot more effort into practice when there's not events to worry about.
Soon.
Yeah. I mean, I'll play late dojon this Saturday.
Yeah.
Because it's 11 a.m. for me, and I'll have like enough break time in between the Sega event. I think I will just use late dojon for practice, though. I don't think I'll try hard. I think I will just like practice tournament strats.
No, that's good. I think that's a good outlook for that particular event as well.
Are you entering late dojon? I don't remember what time that is for you.
I'm entering all of the rest of these. It's a big weekend.
That's fair. Is it to like protect your first?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't really have a choice now. Because again, like Akliv or Rick could get 3 points from B Pro if they get enough people, which means that I have to be at least 1 tournament win above. So I'm hoping I can either get like Le Donjon or Copa Luna. And I think Le Donjon is the favorite for me because like I am pretty good at longer sets, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to carry that through, get that win, and then after that it's just like whatever points I get, I get. I should be like locked into first place after that, I imagine.
Yeah, that makes sense. 'Cause I assume falling to second isn't terrible, but being third would be pretty ass.
Second is still like, if you think about top 4 and you're second place in the rank, then like you don't get to choose who you fight, right? Like the first person chooses their matchup and then you just get put with whoever's left over. And like if you're in first, you could fight the person who has 1 life left, as opposed to like the other 3 are probably going to have 2 lives. So like, I don't know, I think it makes a pretty big difference.
I thought, because wait, what's day 1 is only, they play until 4, right?
Until 8.
No, because there's only 8 people in day 1.
Oh, no, I thought you meant total. Yeah, sorry. It's 4 people get cut.
Yeah, and then like you go into day 2 and then top 4 drafts the bottom 4.
Yes. And then...
So you would still get a pick.
But then top 4 drafts each other.
That's true. And then, yeah, if you're in third,
that's the final stage I'm scared of. Yeah. Because the chances are I'll end up with, like, Senred or something. And I'm like,
Yeah.
So
I think that's fucked.
Yeah. So I want to be first place.
Yeah, because if I'm thinking, Void or Cliff and I survive round 2 and like Sunred somehow still love me, I'm not picking Sunred. I'm like, hell no.
No, exactly.
I'd probably pick Rick over Sunred any day.
Yeah, I think that makes sense to me too.
Yeah, it's very interesting. If Cooper plays in like Dojon and actually gets like second, he could pass Free Mecha.
He could. We'll see.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because what's it called? AOD and like Coupe are like just right behind. Except for WizKid. Because I feel like day 1 right now, it's not full wash, but it feels like a wash.
It does feel like that.
Right, because Senran, Ana, and Hiku are clearly not gonna fucking pick Villinar.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy narrow rider free mecha.
Yeah.
I don't think Senran really cares who he picks between the 3.
Yeah.
As long as not a villain.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, fuck you guys, I'll just pick one at random.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if he picks Neru, I'm like, I'm sorry, Neru, like, that just fucking sucks. But, like, what are you gonna do? Like, good luck.
Yes.
And if you're like Ryder and Free Mecha and like Senran doesn't pick you, you're like, oh fucking thank God. Maybe like I can like do something.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, I think because it's red first, Ana pick, Hiku pick Dan. If I am Ana, I'm probably hoping Senred picks either like Neru or Free Mecha so you can get Ryder.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I don't think Senred will care.
Yeah.
And I think if Red like actually the research is like, yeah, Ryder's just easily the weakest opponent here, I'm just gonna pick Ryder.
I just don't.
Free Mecha probably just get picked for Ana.
Right, which is still fine.
Yeah. And then it's Hiku Dan. I think Hiku's just too smart, and he's not gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna pick villain. No, he's gonna be like, nope, I'm picking Neru. Good luck, Dan. Have fun with Villinar, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Dan needs to get like he actually needs like a first actually because if he gets second and like Lado John and he's entered and he only gets like a participation point, they're still tied.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Yeah, so it is. It does really feel like whoever gets a villain ours is fucked, and that's like the exciting set of day one.
Yeah. Yeah, upset potential.
Yeah, because is it really an upset? Like I feel like if Dan villain, 8-9, I just feel like villain's just the favorite at that point. I would think Dan would have to like fight for his life.
Oh, that's what I mean though. Like if Dan can upset villain, then it'd be pretty like huge because I think that would be a big deal.
That's true. That would be hype, and I would hope for that.
Yeah.
But it's just like villain lost to AOD. I'm like, so it's possible.
Yeah, sure, it can happen.
Yeah, I think day one will get more interesting if Kupari sneaks in.
Yeah, fair.
It's a little unfortunate it would kill Free Mecha for that. But I think villain Neru Rider Kupari is just a much tougher pool than villain Neru Rider Free Mecha.
That's fair.
If there's a way to get Kupari and AOD in there, it would be really nice, but it's not possible.
Give them the free pools at the Sega tournament so they can just like get sneaky points.
Yeah. I think my day one prediction is Red on a Hiku villain.
That makes sense, yeah. It's a pretty clear cut.
Yeah, I think Red and Hiku get out with both their lives for sure. I think Anna could actually just drop one on accident.
That can happen.
But like that's like because she like messed up, not because her opponent plays well.
Yeah.
And villain, I could see him losing a life to Dan.
Because Dan's just like volatile and then he adapts to it later, but it might take one set to do that.
Yeah, it might take a set, and also there's just like clearly a much stronger opponent compared to the others.
Yes.
Because even though he did choke super hard to a cliff, it's just like he clearly could play very well to beat a cliff. Like,
yeah.
He did not choke. And then at that point, if it's like you void a cliff and Rick rotating, would you pick Villanар if you only had one life? Or would you like straight up, or would you pick Hiku?
I wouldn't take the risk. I would take my matchup wins, so either Hiku or Ana. I don't know which one of those two. It probably doesn't really matter to me because I have a winning matchup against both of them. So it would be either.
That makes sense. I was just very curious if like the one life would make you like just think a little bit.
Not until the final four. If he was in the final four, then yeah. But during top 8, it's not worth the risk. You don't want to lose that life.
If Dan got through with only one life, would you pick Dan?
He's scary. And also, that means he beat villain, so maybe not.
That's very like, yeah, maybe.
Probably not.
Because I would see... If you picked Ana, Void's probably fucked, actually. Because those are 3 hard matchups, like Red and Villain, right? And then Hiku Void has been Hiku favored a little bit.
A bit, yeah. I could see it, like, if his training pays off, maybe he'll be a bit more confident in that matchup, but it depends.
Like, Hiku's definitely still, like, the best matchup. It's like, those sets are still close, but if he needs, like, to survive 2 lives and then go into the second fight, and he loses one to Hiku, it's real bad, right?
That's tough.
It'd be real bad. Yeah, because then I assume a Cliv is definitely not picking Center Red. Like,
yeah.
I'll probably just take a Villain because it's probably because they play kind of similar. So
I think that makes sense. Yeah.
And then Rick Red, who fuck knows happens in that
would be hilarious. Back and forth. That would be because then one of them has to die.
I mean, Red kind of ran it the last time, but it was still pretty like intense set.
Happen. Or at the very least, like, one life would get taken, which would be a big deal.
Yeah. Especially because, like, trying to be center red twice is fucking hard.
That's
like,
crazy.
I would need someone to do some work, right?
Yeah, exactly. And if it happens, then, like, at least, even if you didn't get a choice in the final 4, and you have to fight Red, at least one of his lives is gone.
Yeah. And actually, you know what? I think at that point you're right. First, it really is important so you pick Anna. Because I don't think Anna will get upset. I think she will kind of cruise day one.
Probably.
I feel like she, like, especially when she doesn't have to focus on tournament, like, I think she's pretty solid about, like, just playing how she wants to play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, unless she's having an off day, I think she'll be pretty fine.
And then, like, Void versus anyone's a coin flip, a Cliv versus anyone's a coin flip.
Yeah.
I think if Void had picks Villain and doesn't take Hiku off of, like, player matchup, I think a Cliv would, like, beat Hiku, same for Rick.
That's reasonable. Yeah, he has a pretty good matchup against Tiku as well.
Yeah, but I do think it'll probably be, like, oh gosh, no. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be you. Void could be anyone, so it's hard to say. Like, right? I think he has the toughest day two. A Cliv versus Villain, I'm not sure, and then like I would say Sunred beats Rick.
It makes the most sense.
That's the only choice I'm confident in. But even then, it's like, oh god, this is a slugfest.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for the region finals just for the excitement of seeing like some of these most insane matchups.
Yeah, because like... Yeah, because I hate... The fact that Ana is like the easiest pick of day two is like horrifying. Like,
yeah,
oh,
that's so scary.
like, like, oh, my easiest opponent's Ana Maria. Like, oh, cool. Like,
Yeah.
that's sick.
Great, it's so simple.
It's just... But I'm also like, wow, yeah, if you don't get that, like, everyone else is just hard. I think for you, it's like, if you get something, it's like, okay, cool, I can pick Hiku. I feel for
Yeah.
Void, though. Like, he really just does not have a good pick if you take Ana. Because I think Senrid would not give a shit about playing anyone in the draft.
No, he would just do whatever.
Yeah. I don't know if Villain Ari would care between you, Void, a Cliv, and Rick. Either, actually.
I don't know,
it.
yeah. I honestly don't know if he actually finds us threatening.
Yeah, because, like, he lost to AOD, but, like, AOD's not here, so he probably won't give a shit about, like, English players otherwise.
Exactly.
Because otherwise, it really has just been, like, lose to Rick, lose to Senred.
Yes.
And... Well, if a Clip picks him, it's like... Cool. Like, what, you gonna send me to Rick? Like, no, you're not. Like, you don't want to play Senred.
Yeah.
But it is kind of interesting that I think a Cliv's pick could change pretty differently based on how Void feels. Because it's weird, because like when I think about it, if like Void just doesn't feel like he has a confident matchup with CP right now, right, he probably picks Villain.
Yeah.
But if a Cliv has to choose between like Hiku and Sunray, I don't think he'll give a shit about Hiku. I think he'll be like, okay, Hiku. Like, I don't think he's fazed by that matchup.
No, probably.
Dude, I do think Void's pick will definitely say a lot for the next stage of the group. Because if Void picks Hiku and he just wins, like as like air quote expected, it's just like you, Void, I'll say a Cliv and then like Sunred. I assume you would just pick a Cliv, right? You have to pick between like a Cliv and Sunred.
Yeah. I think
what's up, buddy?
it's coming to that point where I have to accept that that might be the way.
The good news is, because if you have to play like Villain, he might lose a life. And if you have to play Ana, you don't lose any life, you know?
Yes, exactly. If I have a life advantage against whoever I'm fighting, then it'll be really good for me.
Yeah. If it became like a Cliv has 2 life, Sunred has 1, would you pick a Sunred over a Cliv?
That's would be one of the toughest decisions of my life. Literally,
right? Like that's a hard one to think about.
Because Active is already like, I'm starting to finally level out with him, but for the time being, it's still like 50-50. So 2 life versus 2 life on him would be maybe 50-50. Then the thing is, I haven't played Senred since like he came into my stream and said let's play, and then I got 10-20'd. So
tough one, right? Like it's hard to know until like you do it.
Well,
like...
here's the one thing, Riley. The top 4 can still change. as well.
That's
not
true.
not in terms of players. I don't think the players are gonna change. That's too like out of
Like
reach.
points,
But
right.
points wise, yeah, like if Akliv keeps putting up good performances, he can shoot up into second place. And if
Yeah, maybe you do need a Cliff gets second, so if Void becomes third, you can pick Void.
I don't want to pick Void. The whole point was not to pick Void.
Fucked up Yoshi.
I said not to. You're the one being like that's messed. No, no.
Roll the clip of Yoshi being like, I think I could beat Void pretty consistently. Okay, I'm kidding.
You're so
Yeah.
mean to me. Actually, though, recently, like in the first 30s, I'm sometimes down on the first 10 part of it. So I don't know. It could go either way.
Yeah, it feels like it really is that one round draft, like your only comfort zone, and like every matchup is just like, I hope they have a life less than me.
Yes, exactly. It's just like I hope.
Yeah. Gosh, that would be very spicy. I'm very like I love that they did draft because it's such another level of psyche to the competition.
Yeah. It's a fun format.
Yeah, because I think Anna does have the most upset potential between like the day twos. But then my other part is like, I mean, let's say Senra picks Ryder, and Anna picks Free Mecha. EQ picks Neru, and then Dan picks Villain. I think Neru has the potential to like set off EQ. I don't know if they can do it twice.
Maybe.
Yes. There's like so many what ifs.
Yeah.
Dan vs. Villain is just so funny to me though. I'm like, that sucks so much for Dan.
Ugh. It's a hard spot to be in.
Like, I think his only chance really is to win like Don't John or like Koopa Luna. It's just to get 53 points to be second pick. Or first pick in the draft.
Yeah, that would make a big difference for him.
Because then I think that pushes Hiku to play Villadar instead, or like good luck for him.
Yeah. Hey AJ.
Oh, maybe we should do a prediction after like this weekend of tournaments.
I think once the points are locked in, it'd be fun to do a little like, let's get some people together and see like what everyone thinks will be the result. And...
Oh my god, wait. That's a good idea. Prediction stream.
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna like invite people on and be like, now you tell me what you think is going to happen.
What if we did like a big group call where everyone should like put it into a Google spreadsheet?
That's what I'm saying.
Each other?
We should just get each other to like blame each other during the stream. Would be great.
Okay, who would we get for that? Like, I'm thinking, okay, me, I would want Void for sure.
Void is definitely going to be there. Yes.
Okay, then it's like, who else would be interesting to like throw into the pit? I don't know if Dan would do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he would.
Could we get a Cliv to do it if we asked the Cliv, like, hey?
I think so. I think I'd be like, Aklu, you have no choice. Because it's gonna be funny. And he would just be like, oh, okay. The same greeting. I'm just that consistent. Football team gambling like that. Exactly. Who else?
Who?
Maybe I could rope Hiku in. I'm not sure if I could, but maybe I could ask Hiku.
I think Hiku would be funny.
Yeah. It'd be fun to hear his point of view because I don't get to hear it that often. Same.
I also just like want to hear his reaction of like, hey, so you can either pick Neru or Villar. Which one are you sending to Dan? I want to hear him say it's Villain. Sure. I want him to be like, dude, are you crazy? It's Villain, mate. That's all Dan.
It's so funny.
Oh god, yeah, because it's kind of weird. It'd be fun. Do you think we get Tom?
Oh,
do you think Tom would do a prediction?
I should. The thing is, some of these might have to happen at different times because the time zones. But I think it would still be funny to like regardless. That for once, I'm the one telling him, hey, are you available for call, instead of him being like, you do the ranking now for me, please, Yoshi. It'll be the opposite of like earlier this year when he was like, Yoshi, would you like to put the tier list together on the spot on stream? Oh,
Yeah.
so funny.
Oh my god, wait, that would work out so nicely too, because if we all had one shared spreadsheet, so we had to put like all of our predictions next to each other, it would be 2 commentators and 4 players, and that's like a nice spread.
That's really good. Yeah.
It's a great idea. So you can make like a Google Doc. Everyone's like edit power.
This is good. I like this. I like this.
Oh, that would be anyway, this is a spicy idea before the main event.
Yeah, I think it would be fun because, again, we have like the 2 weeks leading up to it, so it'll be funny to like fill it in with a bit of sort of community hype.
Yeah, because I'll also be interested to see like everyone's different opinions, because it's like a good regional change too. He's like, okay, I'm like technically North America. You know, you have like the overseas Australia.
Yeah.
You avoid from Latam. You know, C, France, Japan.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. And I know like Tom has like different opinions on like who's high level, because I know he thinks AOD is high level.
Yeah.
Like, I think he was very surprised to hear like AOD does not do like well results wise.
Yeah, right. And he was like, oh, okay. Like, weird.
Yeah, so like, I feel like he might have some interesting opinions that might conflict with like the general norm of things. So you know, he has like the unbiasedness of pure gameplay.
Exactly. Smart idea.
I'm like writing this down our DMs.
Nice, love that.
I also like don't know if Tom has ever done something, because I know he says he's never seen draft pick.
I
think it would be interesting to see him like to have think like, okay, if I was Senred, who the hell would I care about picking?
Exactly.
Wait, we have like just peaked content. I think we just like made the content of all time.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. Group chat actors, everyone do a group chat, be like, okay, here's an idea we want to do.
True, I'm just gonna plop them in and be like, guys, we're doing this. You have no choice.
Yeah, like, we have just come up with Puyo clickbait without the clickbait.
Exactly, exactly.
Be prepared to put your friendships on the line by making predictions.
It's true. Oh, that's so dangerous.
This is a fun idea, though.
Yeah.
At worst, I know me and you will both do it,
and
we will post it.
Exactly, it'll be good.
Cause I think if we 6 do it on like a stream, I think other people would be willing to do it too, and it could be like a fun discussion.
Agree.
I'm sure we'll have like some obvious ones, but some people might have like, oh, I think our life will be lost here, or I think this person will upset.
Exactly. It'd be cool to just like hear what people think of these players.
And other people might be like, why do you think this person was like, I don't know, because they're better. I'm like, that, you know what, fair enough.
It'll build a bit of storytelling too, because it's not only like the commentators' perspectives, but there'll be more community perspectives to like put out there.
Yeah. So I think it's interesting when in other, because like this is not uncommon in other esports, where like when there's like a world championship event or like the big finale of an event, like let's say a team doesn't qualify, the players will go on to the analyst desk and competing, and they will join in with like commentators to do predictions and stuff.
Oh, fun.
And usually the players will have much different predictions from the commentators.
Okay, interesting.
Because you know players have like, you know, the insider scrim knowledge generally from like team games and stuff.
Exactly.
Like stuff that doesn't get said. I'm like, oh, I think this happens. And sometimes players are just like, why do you think this? Like, oh, because I beat them. Like, okay, like,
literally, yeah.
And like commentators are usually a little bit more, not always analytical, but some of them like just see the patterns from what they have watched from the outside.
Right.
They're like, oh, this team usually wins, so they should win.
Yeah, there's like pattern recognition that might not happen if you're like in the weeds as a player.
Yeah. So that's why I think it'd be interesting to have like 4 players and like 2 commentators.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
put a review session into like, okay, talking about practice habits into how do we just like make a content farm?
Hey, this is what the people have been asking for.
That's true. And also, we don't get like many opportunities to do something like this.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think it'd be really fun, and like, who knows? I know that the Puyo podcast thing is always in talk for like Ascension or something.
Yeah.
Like, if this is fun, like this could be like next year Ascension talk thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
it might as well troubleshoot some ideas now.
I think so too. Yeah, like sort of in group environment. How do you run a session like this?
Yeah, and actually, I don't know. I actually got promoted to main caster. I got a new role in Ascension.
That's exciting.
I logged on today and I was like, wait, I have main caster now. I was just regular caster before.
Look at you.
Yeah, I'm going up in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because I actually don't know what the difference is between these roles.
Me neither.
I just know that there's like two different ones. I assume main caster is like probably like when they made Ascension, it was like whoever was commentating the most at the time.
Yeah, so they would just maybe ping just that role or something.
Yeah. Because I know they have like some level of difference for like official events. Because I know Haven and Hiku mentioned like for certain events they do want. I don't know. It's not better commentary is the right word. I'm trying to think of how I would say this. It's like they want a certain type of commentary that looks either more professional or just more experienced commentators.
Yeah. I understand that.
Because like it's tied to like Sega or something or like some other big promotion. Which is why like they talk about. I know some people mention like, oh, just I guess it doesn't have many commentators, but I'm like, that's technically true. Like there is not many essentially commentators who are active. But you do rotate, right? Like Schultz still does like do the recording voice for like the promos for the finals.
Exactly.
And people who have like full on caster role is like me and Shoal.
Yeah.
And Fenno. And Fenno has a life and Shoal is in the forest somewhere. And I think Dane does not have commentary role. Void, I think, doesn't like commentary.
Or maybe it's just like he wasn't that comfortable, but over time he started to open up. So I think eventually he might be willing to do a bit more, but it's like pretty low-key right now.
True, I think YoshiAU has done something before. Kyobi, which I don't think we'll see Kyobi again on commentary anymore. Because he was pretty tilted after his performance from the Vortex Gallery event.
Yeah, I do remember hearing that, yeah.
And I think the tough part for Kyobi's commentary is he's like me, right? We're both very analytical. I think he's much better at color. But the stuff like he knows as analysis back in the day was good for his time, right? But like nowadays a lot of stress that he knows like they're just so different. I remember when he talked about like when he played, he was like, "Oh my god, I never O2." But I just like so confidently O2 because like players are just like much better. Strats are just so different.
Yes, exactly.
So Kyobi playing like so old school is like way too hard for him to keep up.
Yeah.
So I can totally understand like him not wanting to commentate because he's just like not happy with his performance, but two, like you have to learn so much.
The knowledge base is very different.
And I think about like who else like has like access to commentator channel. I think it's like Limortal. I think.
But that would be like French stream side, right?
Yeah, and Limortal also lacks like a level of player knowledge from what I have seen from their gameplay. It could be different for commentary. I don't know French commentary.
Yeah, same, exactly.
I think Apple Juice has it, but I've never seen them commentate, so I can't say anything there. Riona has it, but Riona I think is back on player mood again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, there's not really a lot of commentary. I think even PPT Journeys are struggling with commentators right now.
Yes, they are.
Oh, yeah, so it's like... I goes back to that conversation we had before. It's like, why do I don't practice to be a player? It's like, oh, because commentator is like the more valuable role that the community needs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made it with Haven. Like, if I don't commentate, who's going to? And they're like, good question. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think if you like watch through Culture and Clash, like the mainstream, I'm like doing, I'd say 80% of the commentary.
It's true. You hard carried.
Yeah, because Haven was sick.
Yes.
And I think Tom was like falling asleep.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Oh god, yeah. So I feel bad because I think Zan has left feedback like of like mic hogging this on the Puyo streams. I'm like, what was I supposed to do about this one, man? Like,
Yeah,
I never have any options.
It's a bit hard too when the situation is like this.
Yeah, it should be like fair to Haven, right? Sick, and he has to run stream. Like, good luck.
That's crazy. Yeah. There's no expectation on him to be like super active on comms. That's fine.
Yeah, I think the only thing we were surprised about was Tom not talking as much.
Yeah.
Because I didn't learn he had coaching until after the stream.
Literally, yeah.
Which is funny because I was like, oh yeah, I heard you've been doing coaching. And Tom was like, yep, I have been. So I was trying to make that conversation point. I did not realize I was like, I have been 5 minutes ago.
Literally, yeah.
Right, like,
oopsies.
Yeah, because Tom's like English is not that fluent.
That's true,
like,
too, yeah.
He didn't explain that, it was literally right now.
Yes.
So I was like so confused, like, why is Tom not talking? Am I just like talking too fast? Is he not interested in what I'm talking about?
He's just tired as heck, man.
Yeah, then he's like, he's fucking tired.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that time, so I was like so self-conscious on commentary. Like, I was like pausing a lot.
Yeah.
And like, so you hear like these dead periods in commentary where I'm not saying anything because I'm like,
maybe he's gonna say
waiting
something.
to see if Tom is, if like Tom is thinking or if he's like saying something, if he's asleep. I was like, I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised actually if he just like fell asleep a few times. It might have happened. It might have happened.
I think I even said after shit, hey, I was like, I was not trying to mic hog. He's like, hey, was like, I know it is. I just don't know what Tom was doing either.
Yeah.
And then we both learned like after the stream. I think because I mentioned it. I think after I like, watched your stream, he was like, oh shit, he was just tired. He was literally coaching. Okay, right before it. Because Tom showed up on the stream late, actually.
Yeah, that's right. Because like exactly, like I don't know, man. The scheduling was kind of dire there.
Yeah, because Tom was supposed to commentate start of top 8.
Yeah.
And then he put in chat, I need 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. I was like, wait, so we were kind of confused if he was actually going to make it or not.
Right.
So, like, uh-oh. If I was on the job, I think he'd be horrified. I think Tom would actually feel really bad if he got caught sleeping on commentary.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would socially recover from that. Like, I think a lot of us would find that funny. I think Tom, like, as a professional, would be, like, horrified.
Exactly. He'd just like, oh, geez,
because
this is really, not it.
Yeah, especially because, like, Japan's, like, culture around that is, like, so different from, like, our conversation. Exactly. I'm sure, like, that would... I think he would just feel bad, like, for the expectation, like, on his, like, cultural part.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm very curious if he will commentate more English stuff. I know it's like super hard for him, but it seems like Ascension wants to have him on more.
And it seems like he's like passionate about supporting the community. So if it means through commentary as well, like commentary also just gives him experience with interacting with the community in a more like active manner. Like he'll be able to see the chat and things like that. And sometimes he sees comments that is like, what is going on? What is this person saying? Or like, you know, it gives him a more direct entry point to the English community.
Yeah. When Rihanna was telling me, teach Tom 6'7", teach him 6'7", I'm like, not teaching fucking 6'7".
I'm actually going to like blow Rihanna
up. I think it'd also be good for Tom so it's like more English commentary practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think Miku feels more fluent in her English when it comes to strictly talking. But I think Tom has a better pronunciation.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So it's kind of actually funny how that works, because usually it's like, if you're just better at speaking words, you tend to have like better pronunciation to a degree. But it's not usually like you have very good pronunciation, but you're not super fluent.
Yeah,
It's like something I've picked up on like from just learning other languages and like
that's
from other
interesting.
people.
Mm-mm-mm.
But I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like you can kind of mask the pronunciation if your sentences like are fluid enough, because it's like, oh, like that makes sense. So I'm not struggling to like understand what you mean in general, even if the pronunciation's off. Whereas if you're like, even if you pronounce things well, but you don't put a sentence together, then it's like way harder to follow the thought process.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's also like hard too because it used to be like very broken up in any language, right? It could be hard to follow.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just like, oh, jeez. You know what I've been thinking about for commentary? I want to get an icon of just like my Sona and like a commentator headset,
Oh
and
my
I
gosh.
just like give it to him and be like, no, you don't have to worry about it anymore. Just use this one all the time.
That would be sick though. Oh my gosh, maybe I should do the same.
Yeah, that should be dank.
Then we can have matching ones.
Oh my god, true. Instead of like couple icons, we have commentators.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one. I like that. That's
Yeah,
good.
I love
Wow, that's whoa, new icon
shit.
idea. That's actually that bangs. That's good. I like that.
That goes hard. Dude, we are on the idea train right now.
I love
Holy
it.
shit, we are content machine.
We literally are.
We are saving Puyo viewership.
It's actually really interesting. Recently, my like, so a couple maybe weeks or months ago, like you know when like TGM first came out, everyone was like crawling for that content, and so my channel's TGM VODs were blowing up, and my Puyo videos were like a bit lower. But right now, it's flipped where my TGM VODs are like not getting much retention, but all my Puyo videos are getting like so many people coming through. And also my most recent Puyo tweet also like blew up or something. I know it's a 16 chain, but it was just like all of a sudden like people are seeing this. I'm like, where are you guys coming from? I don't know who you all are. So it's an interesting time in terms of like Puyo content production.
Yeah, even my stream like gets people. I don't even share my stream
That's
anymore.
yeah,
It's kinda-
right? Like what in the world is happening? It's cool, but it's just like, yeah, wow. Different.
Yeah, I've had to be more self-conscious about my stream because I got flamed for one of my videos.
Oh,
About
but I think
players
when you're on
that
your
are
own stream, that's different though.
Yeah, I feel like I should get some right to be like, you know what? I think this guy fucked up. It's also like interesting because at that point it shows like people are checking the category, even if it's just like a few people.
Yeah, yeah. Still counts.
I feel like TGM's hype kind of died because there's nothing competitive about it.
I think it's like...
Or sorry, not like openly competitive, you know what I mean? Like it's like in public eye.
Yeah, yeah. It's more... It's sort of like speedrunning niche. Is it? Well, actually, it's the same energy. It's like the same person grinding the same thing over and over until you get like the new next thing. So it's sort of like... It's mainstream for a bit, but then it becomes niche. Like it has a dedicated community, but like the dedicated community isn't as big as the mainstream like viewership was, which makes sense though. Like
Yeah.
speedruns are like that too, with the rare exception.
That's true. Your Puyo over TGM, yeah, that's also true.
I mean,
I think it's claimed right as Puyo.
It is true, but for a while, like that, it wasn't happening that way. Like my VODs were getting more views on the TGM side than the Puyo side. It was weird. It was really weird. And then it's flipped
I wonder
again.
if it helps now that you have also the C interaction.
I didn't consider that. Maybe there is a bit more viewership coming from that side. I think in general, I
Maybe
also
just
am
on
just
the C
doing
streams.
a higher variety of like queer type content. Like it's not just like the usual grind. It's the fact that I'm putting out sets with known players and like tournament VODs and review sessions and also like training streams. Like it probably helps that there's more variety to break up what is actually happening in streams instead of it kind of being a mishmash. So
True.
that's probably part of it too.
I do think the rotation of people has been nice. I would imagine for like viewership too, because not just like you, Shocky, Altone,
Yeah,
Bruno,
yeah.
Vibe, and the call. Sometimes Void appears now. Tom randomly appears at Cliff.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Cliff is appearing now, right? I don't know
Yes,
if he actually
exactly.
finished actually planning that.
Well, he's kind of like, I have to kind of drag him on and be like, Eclipse, come on, let's go do a session. And then he's like, okay. But yeah, like Tom will just ask, you will just ask. Void, we kind of are just doing it as part of our training. So
That makes sense.
it's good.
Yeah, I mean, Briona's been on too. So there's like
That's
a lot of
true,
stuff
yeah.
happening.
Yeah, exactly. I think running these sets with specific players opens up discussion in the first place. Because sometimes they happen in the match threads, right? But like, it's not the same, I think, when you DM someone and be like, let's train together, let's try and get better. And then afterwards you want to have a conversation about it, right? Like, it's different from pinging Ascension.
Oh my god, open up Ascension complaint. You remind me of something that annoys me that happens to you now.
Huh? What?
I make a good point. It's actually about on match discussion.
Uh-huh.
I think it happens in match. Like match threads are okay, but I think it is rough for anyone when you like someone asks for advice and like 8 people give different answers. Like it's pretty. That's like a lot of noise when you think about it.
Do you mean the coaching threads in particular? Or...
I like coaching threads. It's like when people post stuff in general or like advice. Like so,
Uh...
it doesn't happen all the time.
Hmm.
But like I think about like questions about like MG asking like how would you tail this? It's like
Yeah.
the quality of answers is like so different in between like the 5 people.
I guess that's the idea though, right? Like, it's an open thread, so I guess people are meant to be able to, like, do that.
Yeah, I think it's just like rough because I was thinking about I was like, how helpful is this really?
Hmm.
It's not like much of a complaint, I guess, as much of like a thought process.
Sure.
Because like one, obviously quality of thoughts are different. Some people are just very much like do this or I do
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Or others tend to be like, here's like my thought process on this and like how it could be good or bad.
Hmm.
And then there's like these other half where it's like, okay, someone writes like a paragraph and everyone's writing paragraphs. Like, so how much is actually getting read?
Hmm.
You know, like how much of this can someone actually digest? I did Alton Stinky.
Wow. Okay.
Whereas like in match threads, things are a little bit easier to conversate on.
Yeah, yeah.
Because usually just 2 of you.
Hmm.
So I feel like it's kind of hard because like Discord is not very great for giant group conversations at times.
Right.
I don't know, it's weird. I don't know if I like the current setup for how advice is handled, but I don't think it's terrible.
I think it's gonna always be a really difficult thing to balance because it's like you want to be able to give people a space to give advice and also to learn how to give advice because it's so open. So of course the quality is going to change, but maybe that's just a sign of a healthy community because over time more people get good at giving advice.
That's true. Yeah, I do appreciate like Bruno is willing to say stuff like some of the lower end players
Yeah,
are willing
exactly.
to say stuff like
Whereas they wouldn't
along with like, the
otherwise.
other mid high.
So,
Exactly. So I think it's good.
But maybe it's more about like, yeah, how do we help people become even better at putting their thoughts out so that their advice is actually like well put. Because yeah, like I said, you want people to eventually become better at conversing about the game, but it's just a matter of like, how do we do that? How do we support that process?
Yeah. I think it's just have to like have people post and see what sticks.
Mm-mm.
Because I think like Bruno, I think Shocky as well when he does feel like participating, will say like some pretty interesting stuff, which is nice. Like, but then like but Dan just like posts a single image and like nothing. I'm like, Zan, no, what the fuck does this mean to anyone?
Yeah, true, true. Yeah, it's a bit like I don't know what you're trying to say.
Yeah. I don't know. What the fuck are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Like, Dan will post stuff too. Dan like almost never posts anything, but when he does, it's like interested.
Yeah, I think he's the sort of person where he will only post if he feels like he has something like really, like, what would you call it? Like important
like,
enough to make the
productive.
cut, sort of vibe.
Alright. Makes sense.
Or if you directly question him, then he'll respond. But if not, then yeah.
Let's say you get Dan talk, you start shit with them. Yeah, I'm trying to. I was like, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I do like that there is more advice talk than before, because I think before it was kind of like someone would post advice, but everyone would get kind of afraid.
Yeah. It was pretty dry.
I
earlier.
think, yeah, I think once Carbuncle Quarter entered itself, though, like their active players,
Mm.
they're much more willing to talk. Like, I think it's good, like people like Freshwater are willing to talk and like say like, and like post their chains.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
Celso will sometimes like come into be like, what about this?
Yes, exactly. It's really
It's
nice.
a good. I think it's a good just general conversation because I think it's very easy for someone in like a community space where like there's only one person who does like most of the talking,
Yeah.
where it's very easy to, like to feel like bigger than you actually are. Like, oh, I'm
Mhm.
so important because I do all the thought process and no one else does.
Yeah.
But like it's also really bad if there's only one person because then like there's no development or like it's just very slow.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. I mean, okay, so here's my take on that, friend. Like, the thing with giving out thoughts is that they just give something for people to chew on, and even if it ends up not being useful, I think it's like important that they considered it, right? And like just amend the statement with like, hey, this is like from my limited experience, or hey, like this is what I feel or what I think. I mean, I kind of had this conversation with Riley recently where it's like how to not disassociate from it, but just kind of just be like I might not be right here, but here is something to think about. And I think it's also really good for people to develop this as a skill anyway, because if you talk to authoritatively about things, then people will very easily just take that as like truth. Unless it's something like that's glaringly clear, where it's like Bruno recently brought up the whole like there's such a big difference between doing like a sandwich and GTR because one of them is meant to be mostly U-shaped and one of them's S-shaped. It's like, phew, people's minds got blown. Unless you're like really, really confident about something that's like objectively right, then like it's best not to put something in objective means, I guess. But like
Yeah.
as long as you're aware of that, then yeah, like put advice in the advice channel. Like try your hand, and if you're wrong, then someone might correct you and you might learn something. So it's a positive feedback loop, in my opinion.
Yeah, when fighting games were in its like early day
Uh huh.
on Discord, then like character servers were like a thing. Like there's like servers for just one specific character people will
Right.
have, and if no one was talking in the server, and you try to ping someone or like put an opinion that was like absolute
Yeah.
or like very affirmative, no one would respond. But if you purposely type like wrong information, you get players who like, no, this is wrong because of this and this.
Yeah. Right.
It's really funny.
Jeez.
But like start conversation, you get like the information you want by baiting people.
Yeah, 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 exactly, right? Like, say something wrong so that someone will actually correct you and, like, put out some good thoughts. That's kind of funny.
It's all social manipulation in the end.
Wow. Jeez.
This
This is how Riley views
it's
the
also
world,
like a
guys.
legit strat.
Real
Like
poppy
if
fur
you
right
like,
here. Sorry.
no, go ahead. I think it is a legit strat. Like if you have something like you want to talk about, but you don't know how to like bring up the
Yeah.
conversation, just stay like wrong, and like someone will say something.
Yeah. I think that's valid.
Open-endedness is good.
Pretty much. You, like, give people room to, like, criticize.
Unless they're clearly wrong, and you tell them that they're wrong.
I mean, yeah, but that's like... Yeah, just do it right.
Absolutely.
Mm.
It is midnight for me, so I probably should start winding down.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, good call.
Yeah, we still have another set to play, and then we'll the
Yeah.
Ecliv review right after.
At some point. I don't know if I'll do it today. Probably not today. That's like 3, no, 4. Oh my gosh, it's too many things. Too many things. I'll probably review it with him some other time.
When is your set start at?
It's in
like 3 hours.
4 hours. Let me check.
Yeah, I'm
hold
going to
on.
bed.
Yeah, I mean, yes. You can watch it later. 4 hours. Yeah, I've got my Yamada match, and then tomorrow I have Tomokun. So
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, then I will watch that, and then I'll watch you play Tomono-kun, Podverse player. I know him from Sega. Oh my god.
Wow, good job.
I definitely actually really want to do this prediction idea, so
Yeah.
maybe we can make a group chat later.
That's a good idea.
Then yeah, I think I have nothing else to say for chat. I
Cool.
hope people enjoyed interesting talks.
Yes, I hope everyone enjoyed the time.
Any closing thought?
I don't know. Good chat. Always appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out, Riley. We should, yeah.
Anytime.
We just gotta put our ideas into motion. We've got to make that group chat. We'll look for whoever can do the icons for us. We should also just like, get our normal commission done at some point.
That's true. I am done. Look for the icon normal commission. I have Moolah at the moment, so.
Yippee!
Yeah.
Alright, noted.
Alright, goodbye, chat.
Bye, Riley.
Goodbye, Yoshi. You know, they all sing, who knows, who, the rest in peace stream.
Hold on, let me find someone to raid.
Oh yeah, we should do that. I forgot about that part of your stream.
Yeah, hold on guys, hold on. I almost forgot I was about to be like...
You're streaming right now.
Is anyone streaming like... Wait. Okay, there's one. And there's no one else. Unless there's any other thingies. No. Unless you have anyone, Riley?
I do not.
Okay. Someone's playing Puyo Tetris on Steam. I think they're playing Tetris though.
Let me see.
I guess it's something.
But they are playing Tetris. They're playing friendlies against one of their Puyo buddies.
Oh, you know what? That's cool. PvT is appreciated in this world, so I'll send you guys over there. Yeah, it is afternoon at the moment. Oh, I guess it's getting closer to evening, so thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'll see you guys in like 4 hours. Well, less than 4 hours, like maybe 3.5 hours for the S-Class challenge set. Oh, as always, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Love you guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.